Yeah, because that was originally my slot, but I asked if I could be put off for another week. I'm like a guy who has to go to school. Can you put it off a week, my homework?
Hey,
You've got the court date you keep trying to delay.
Yeah, I'm the guy who just doesn't want to go to court. I really don't want to go on the Letterman show.
You know, it's like I understand, but I don't understand because, you know, I do talk shows like that, but not with the pressure you have. I mean, it's all about you, you know.
Yeah, I don't even want pressure. I mean, I wouldn't mind going on and having a conversation with the guy, but it's got to be so, you know, it's so witty.
It's a big event.
Oh, Howard, when you were on there, you seemed a little bit down. I mean, who wants to go on there and be evaluated? For some reason, I'm evaluated when I go on Letterman. Like I got to hit some sort of home run. And I don't know. I might just go on there and tell him I don't have anything to say. And if he wants to talk about something, he better come up with some questions. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be all belligerent.
I heard you couldn't get any guests, so yeah. I'll be a guest, but I don't want to do anything.
Well, that's kind of what I'm really going to be very honest. Say, look, I didn't want to come on here.
But this
you guys
is
are
good.
Pressuring me.
You're looking like a hero to both sides, Letterman and here, though. This is good. You're killing two birds with one stone.
There you go. I wanted to kill two birds.
Dave, treat me like Paris Hilton and make me funny.
Yeah. I'll sit here and cross and uncross my legs. Paris Hilton. Who's the girl you'd want to bang now more than anything? You know, like if I'm talking about celebrity chicks.
The hot
girl?
chick.
Well, God, that's interesting.
I bet you Fred knows. If I ask Fred, he'd probably know right away.
I say Jessica Alba a lot, but
she's pregnant now.
Yeah,
I know.
It's what a dummy she is. I mean, really, she's pregnant. How old she is? She's like 23.
I think she's 25.
No.
Jason Kaplan found a website where it's just celebrity chicks. They found them in bikinis, and they're leaning over, and you could see their ass in the bikini.
Yeah.
And he showed me Jennifer Aniston, which
I saw that too.
I thought that was extraordinary.
She's got a good ass, but she seems like she's got a sour puss.
Jennifer Aniston always looks like she's 3 seconds away from telling somebody to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
She's had it. And it annoys me. It does.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, I mean, even in a movie, she looks aggravated.
She just doesn't seem fun, and then she's always flicking her hair out of her face. And she just looks pissed off and sour.
If you're annoyed by attention, you become one of the biggest stars in television. Don't marry Brad Pitt. That's just going to triple it. Marry another guy.
Fred, who's the girl?
Jessica Alba.
For you?
Well, she was also on that website, Howard. You got to see her ass shot on that website. It's extraordinary. It's extraordinary.
Fred, who's the girl?
You know what? I'd say it's between Angelina Jolie.
Still, even with the skinny?
Yeah, still, because she's crazy. She's crazy. She's probably really, really good in bed.
Right.
She broke up a guy's marriage.
Right.
Or Scarlett Johansson, although maybe not her, because they had something on AOL the other day about celebrities without their makeup, and without her makeup, she looks pretty beat.
I got a feeling she's not as hot as people.
But I tell you, she has a tremendous pair of tits.
Yeah.
Wow.
In that movie, Match Point, the Woody Allen movie, man, is she fucking...
She's way
sexy.
In that movie, if that's the girl you're getting when she walks through the door, that's the girl you want to bang.
So you don't have one chick in particular?
I'd say it's between those two.
That's a pretty good answer.
And since neither one of them are calling, I don't think it's going to happen. So.
Right.
What about you?
Alba is 26.
Really?
I say she's a stiff.
I'll tell you one. I can't remember her name, though, Howard. The chick from the Transformers.
Oh, that's the one for me.
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about her now.
Yeah.
Except she seems like not as hot because she's engaged to the guy from Beverly Hills 90210, that guy...
Brian
Austin Green. Like, if he could get her, could she be that hot? But she's hot. The girl in the Transformers movie, Megan Fox. Way hot. I think that's the one for me. I'll go with that one.
Yeah, she's what's your name again? Say it again.
Megan Fox.
Megan Fox.
Megan.
Yeah.
Megan. Megan. Eric the Midget's on the phone. Let me just have a quick conversation with him. Hey, Eric. Yes, sir. Hi.
You just caught me right at the right time. I was about to give up on you.
All right. What can I do for you?
Some people might say that was the wrong time.
Oh, whatever, fat ass.
The right time was when you hung up.
If I'd only waited a minute longer.
Yeah.
Whatever, badass.
Okay, Eric, what can I do for you, please?
Well, you barely gave me any opportunity yesterday to talk to you about the Killers of Comedy show.
All right, what would you like to say about the Killers of Comedy show? I'll entertain this.
Well, just that, you know, this weekend I went to both of the shows.
You understand why I cut you off, because you said nothing good happened at the Killers of Comedy show.
Yeah, he said nothing much happened.
I'm looking at you on the video cam.
Right.
The hand you have on your cheek, is that completely shut, closed, and fused?
No.
No.
Let me see you open up your hand. Can you open up your hand? See,
That
he
was
can't.
it?
He can't. Wow, I didn't know that about you.
There's a delay, dumbass. Give it a second.
Oh, my God. How long does it take you to open your hand?
How long is it?
There's a video delay, Robin.
No, but it's taking you a long time. Hold it up so I can see your hand. Not that way. Hold it like you're saluting the like
Like you're a hand model.
They're all gnarly.
Wow.
There's
Oh,
only a
jeez.
few things I could do with it.
Some of the fingers don't open, right?
Right.
Right. All right. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I knew there was something going on there. My poor Eric. It ain't easy, huh, pal?
Yeah, just interrupt what I was trying to tell you.
No, I'm being compassionate.
Eric, with that kind of physical affliction, do you know how much of an asshole you have to be to get people to not like you?
It's true. I see that and I feel so bad for
He's
him.
excelled because you see him and he
You
still makes you
want
hate
to
him.
feel bad for him.
Yeah,
and
you
then
want to
he
feel
makes you
bad for
hate
him. He
him.
doesn't make it easy.
Right.
Good for him. So anyway, yeah, so the Killers of Comedy, you went there, and then what happened?
Well, I finally got to meet, Gary and also the Iron Sheik and Casey for the first time.
All right.
I've never had the chance to meet them before.
What a line.
Lucky you.
Well, lucky you, and I wish
It
the
was
rest of us were.
It was pretty cool hanging out with Casey after the show on Friday night, and then Saturday went to the show in San Francisco, and
Oh, boy. Eric, I
Wait a
love
minute.
you, but
What did you and Casey do hanging out together?
Yeah.
did Casey try to eat your face?
there was like a group of 11 of us that went out after the show to get something to eat.
Yeah.
You see why it's hard to have Eric on. I mean, when you let him do his thing,
He's a bore.
yeah, I don't mean to make him
It's
feel
almost
bad.
like talking to God.
Yeah, Ralph, are you listening?
I was calling about something else, and I thought I was on hold from the replay yesterday about Eric droning on about the minutia of his life. Eric,
Yeah.
who cares? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit channel?
But he
Right.
met KC.
I met K.E. and I went to the bathroom. They were out of toilet paper.
Yeah, I mean,
Eric, come on.
If I was you, Eric, I wouldn't want to hang out with KC, who's like the polar opposite of me physically. I'd be a little depressed.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to write down everything Eric says, and then I'm going to repeat it on Letterman. And then that'll be the end of me being on Letterman. Finally, I
They'll
won't have to
never
go on.
ask you back.
They will throw you the fuck out.
Yeah, Dave will go, well, what's going on in your life, Howard? I'll go, well, I went to the Killers of Comedy show.
And I was hanging with my friend KC, and that was nice.
But
Don't
think about,
even do it in Eric's voice. Do it in your own voice. Yeah, Dave, I went to the Killers of Comedy. I met Casey. And
it's him and it's him, KC, the Iron Sheik. It's like a traveling carnival.
Who's more boring, Eric or God when he's talking to Pat Robertson? Honestly, let's
I'm gonna go
around
with God.
God is more boring. All right.
anything interesting happen, Eric?
I just met a lot of the fans and took photos with the fans and signed a couple autographs. And then also this week gonna start on getting...
I'm looking at Eric's video cam, and it says, "Shut the fuck up, Ralph." There's a scroll going across. Can you type in on that scroll, Eric? Is that what you're doing?
No, that's my technical person doing that.
Like there's people. You know,
People.
So Johnny's got myself and 2 other people working on this site.
All right.
God.
Well, Eric, all right. Thank you, and it was fascinating, and I hope to hear from you again.
Bunch of people wasting
Hey.
their time.
Yeah,
Thank-
like what the hell do you do, Ralph?
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Wait a minute, I didn't finish.
Oh no.
Jeez.
It's like I'm being held hostage.
Eric, where are you, in the laundry room or something? What is that?
No, it's my bedroom.
Oh, it's your bedroom.
It's my lair.
Looks like a dungeon.
Can you get a shot of the bed, you fuck?
It's the bat cave. Hey, can you swing the camera around so we see that bed you hump?
No, you cannot
Please?
see that.
Please
I
just...
think the computer's not in the bedroom, remember?
No, it is.
That's what he
He's
just
got a
said.
camera right there. He could swing that camera around.
What are you, deaf, Robin? I just said it was in the
Oh,
bed.
I fell asleep while you was talking. Sorry.
Yeah. Someone wake up Robin.
Call her cell phone.
I'll wake you up for the news, Robin. I'll hang in there with Eric.
If I didn't have M&Ms next to me, I'd be asleep too.
I tell you what, Robin, I want to catch a nap now during our conversation. You have to stay awake for a while and talk to him.
Let's take shifts.
Eric, just swing the goddamn camera around. Don't be such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean, what's the big deal?
Fuck.
Or at least let's see your PJ pants that are epoxied to your cock.
Neither of those requests are getting done.
Give us a little tour or something. Give us something new to see.
No.
Why? Show me your foot.
I bet there's a guy in his bed.
Yo, I bet there's a guy in that bed, Eric. I think Ralph hit into something.
Do you have a man midget in there?
Probably 2.
There's a man in your bed, isn't there, Ralph?
Wow, that was a great comeback.
Hey, Eric, here's an idea for something new. Brush your teeth.
Oh, stop. What are you saying?
What am I saying? Look, he looks like he makes English people
Hey,
look fucking...
Eric, smile. Let me see your teeth.
Austin Powers.
Yeah,
Open up your mouth. Let's see your teeth.
No.
they're all...
You can see my teeth on that video that kept playing over and over during the weekend.
Well, just do
Nah.
it right now. Give us a smile.
They're all decayed.
Oh, I don't see that. Give me
Really?
a smile.
Okay, check my dental records, dumbass. There's no decay.
Well, just give me a smile. That'll settle it.
No.
God.
Smile.
No.
Will that blow your image? if you smile?
Yeah, can you smile? I mean, why is that such a big deal? Smile.
Hey, Eric, breathe.
Prove me wrong. So let's see your teeth.
I can prove you wrong because last month I went to the dentist and there was no decay in my teeth.
We don't believe you.
Let me just see what they look like. Smile.
No.
Oh, God.
Wow.
You are a
Let me
douchebag.
finish doing what I was trying to do.
Artie, I think you're right. I only see like one tooth on the bottom.
Yeah.
I
no.
can't see any.
They're grotesque.
It's like all black in there, and then there's like one like square tooth.
Like a pumpkin.
I have a full set of teeth.
So smile.
Did you not put them in yet this morning?
Smile.
He won't even smile.
You have a full set of teeth. Where are they?
In a jar.
I won't show you.
Just give me a
They're
smile.
by the bed. He won't show.
They're under my printer.
Give me a big smile.
Either that, how about washing your face with all those zits?
I wash my face every damn day.
Dude, I think you got to rethink. You're not someone who should have a camera. Sitting there picking apart every fucking. I mean, this is an extreme close-up of you in horrible lighting. You look.
Yeah, it looks like Captain Pike.
You look like a monster.
I was gonna say when he put his hand on the camera, oh, maybe that's the monster from Cloverfield.
You
Well,
look.
Eric, I like you.
You look
I just and I like the camera.
You look prehistoric.
Well, don't you think he should do something, though? Artie's right. You know, he's still got that rash on his forehead.
You do have a big rash on your forehead, Eric. I have to admit that.
And your hair looks glued on.
Is that real hair?
Yes.
Your
No, that's
teeth are decaying, and you got blotchy zits on your pale, scaly skin.
He's remaking the monsters.
I like that Eric. I like that Eric has his own hair.
But you know those eyebrows could be plucked.
Oh my God.
You got big eyebrows, Eric.
Whoa, what is that?
He's
doing
special
effects.
effects.
That's my light show.
It's like is that Predator?
Eric, what is this website now? Now, everyone can tune in and see what you look like right now?
Yeah, on www.jfsc.tv.
If anybody has,
JFSC.TV?
Right.
All right.
if anybody has a physical affliction or you feel that you're ugly, put this on.
Tell your guy to stop putting special effects. It's hard to look at you.
Getting all creative.
He's getting all creative and doing weird
Yeah,
special.
he's turning Eric color.
Yeah, it's not fun.
You need the real thing.
We want to see you.
How much you making off that, Eric?
Nothing yet.
Oh, gosh. Great. Just being goofed on.
There we go.
There you go. He's got yeah, you got a big red. What is that big red blotch on your forehead? Honestly, do you have hives?
I was attacked by an octopus.
Do you have hives? Honestly,
No, I just said.
Are you
get a
ner-
hearing aid.
are you nervous?
No.
Can't imagine why.
You look like you got the AIDS.
Oh, from that guy in his bed.
Well, there's the. I
Yeah,
think.
you'll be getting one from the guy in your bed, huh?
Hang on in your bed.
I got him.
I don't have any guy in my bed, jackass.
Well, then put the camera on it.
Let's see your bed.
Prove
The
it.
bed is fucking dirty. That's why I don't want to
Oh,
do
who
it.
cares?
What's wrong with the
dirty.
bed?
Over it.
What'd you jerk off?
Bed's not completely made.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, we don't care.
What do we give a shit? What are we, fucking Martha Stewart? What are
None
we...
of our beds are made.
Bed is
Well, my bed is made.
Are you afraid of the cum stains?
Is there a reservoir of jizz in the middle?
It looks like a custard field.
Have
covered
the
with-
sheets formed into a sculpture?
Custard jizz.
Do you shit in your bed and it's all over that?
Yes.
I mean, why are you so embarrassed to show us your bed? Turn the camera
It's
toward the bed.
unmade.
Come on.
I am not doing that.
Because it's unmade? What are you, a girl?
On me.
No.
Is there blood from your ass there?
No.
I mean, what could it be that he's what guy's embarrassed that his bed isn't made?
Dude, it's a fucking bed. Let's see it.
Dude, are you a guy?
Is it all stained and shit?
No, it's not.
Then show
Well,
us.
let's see it.
I want to see the rest of your bedroom.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you want.
Well, I mean, come on, man. If you're gonna make us
Eric,
sit through this,
if you want to make television with your TV channel here, put something on that's interesting.
You want people just tuning into your giant misshapen head?
Now.
it's not
come
even
on.
centered.
Oh, why did she have to? Oh, crap.
I bet you over the bed there's like a poster of Simon Cowell. There's got to be
Oh,
something.
yeah.
There's something weird in that bed.
Maybe this gay porn collection.
That's
Yeah.
probably like one of those shirtless pictures of a guy, you know?
No, not like that, but it's probably like a picture of like Carrie Underwood or. I'm telling you, there's something that he doesn't want us to see. He's hiding something.
What's
bet-
in there, Eric?
I bet there's a halfway eaten mailman.
A naked photo of Johnny Depp.
No, it's some weird picture he's all embarrassed about.
My walls are bare, jackass.
Then prove it.
No.
Swing the camera around.
Swing the camera over to your bed.
No.
You're such a baby.
Say hi to Bonghead.
He won't even smile.
Yeah, right.
Who's
Say
that
hi
up
to
there? Bonghead Eric?
Yeah, he's all right, too. He got a whole channel of people on there.
Goodness.
Which are people you don't want to see.
I mean, talk about, Jesus.
It's some channel.
You know, they say there's nothing on TV.
Look what the computer has created.
Been in here and all.
It's weird when, like, Eric has his glasses on, but he appears to have those glasses that make your eyes, like, look huge.
Yeah, you know, it looks like you're looking through an aquarium.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, take off your glasses so I can see your eyes.
They're like Mr. Magoo glasses.
Yeah. Let me see what you look like. You probably look better without those glasses. Take them off.
I bet you that's another no.
Yeah, then the problem is I can't read.
That's all right. You don't need to
There's
read.
nothing to read right now.
What do you got, notes? Oh, you see? Ah.
Look at me, I look like Daniel Craig.
Yeah, you look better without glasses.
Ah, put them back on.
Maybe we'll get contact.
Get a helmet.
Well, Eric, I like this new channel of yours, and it's fascinating. I wish you'd show a little bit more about your personal life and show us your bed or something around your room, but I guess for some reason you don't want to.
For you, Ralph, you need a bag over yours, don't you?
Eric,
You don't look that bad right now, except for that red blotch right in the middle.
you know where your pimples seem to be coagulating most?
Okay, here's the email. Here's someone thrilled to hear about Casey's intervention. Glad to hear Casey's getting some help with the drinking and gambling.
Now what do we do about Artie?
I'm working on it. I've worked with recovering what?
No, I was just saying, another funny thing about that intervention, I think Casey was, someone told me he was actually coming from the gym. I had never been to an intervention where the subject was at the gym.
Yeah,
Just before the intervention.
Well, he's an oddball. I got to tell you, with you, do me a favor. Just slow down on the drinking so I don't have to have that embarrassing thing.
Howard,
I love
that's the worst kind of intervention.
Listen to me. I'm touched. I love the fact that you're this concerned. I promise you I'm fine.
Okay.
All right, Artie, I'm concerned.
Robin, I appreciate that too. And it's touching, but I'll be okay.
For the record, Fred doesn't care.
Fred has told me he doesn't care.
Drink to your heart's content.
And I admire Fred for that.
I have worked with recovering people for the past 25 years in Cleveland. Hang in there, Casey. Stick with the winners and don't give up. I think you'll find it's a lot harder to recover than you think. You can do it. There you go. So... This one says...
Artie, I'm seeing some personality changes that I don't like when you're drinking now.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying yesterday. That's when Gary contacted me.
What do I do? What do you mean?
Everyone said yesterday you're getting angrier and stuff, and your personality's changing. But I didn't see that really.
Yes, but you see, he didn't do it while you were there. I mean, but he got the same way in Vegas.
You mean when I was like busting chops in sort of an evil way to people, or?
Yes, but in Vegas you almost got into a fight with the owner of that strip club.
No, I know that was a mistake.
What did you say?
It's nothing big. Well, first of all, I had a big discussion with my wife on the way home from the party last night. We talked about it most of the ride. And she goes, "Well, what do you think's going on?" And I said, the first thing is, even though it seems minimal and seems like nothing, to me, like yesterday, it's just a tiny little chink in the armor in the sense that this show is what holds Artie together. And to be even a little late for it, that's Artie's whole thing. I
was 40 seconds late.
But I mean, it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like a tiny little thing. But I find, look, when I talk to you, the rare times that we get to hang out and talk, you just don't seem, at the beginning, you were like, I'm so happy. This is the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. And
I am.
You just don't seem as happy anymore.
Gary, I got to tell you, when I get up to go to work in the morning, I am like, I thank the good Lord. This is like a dream I'm living. I love it. I'm happy.
No, I know that.
I'm happier than I've ever been since I hit a home run in Little League.
Listen, no one's going to get up every morning and be happy about
But
it.
I mean,
That's like going out with a hot chick and thinking there's not going to be any problem.
He's going down the wrong path here, but I hear what he's saying. There seems to be an escalating thing going on here where Artie used to drink and this happened, and now when he drinks, it seems, even we've been joking about it a little bit. Now he doesn't just, stay at a party and drink.
Right.
He's with the drink at the party.
He dances with his drink.
date.
At my birthday party, he was dancing with his drink.
Yeah,
I've always been like that.
But no, you were a little more social when we first met you.
Oh, come on, Robin. At the E party, you're telling me I wasn't being social. We were hanging out, we were laughing.
The E party, I'll tell you, had you not left when you did,
Yeah.
like several guys came up to me and Artie, I'm not like piling on you, but several guys came up to me and they go, Artie's starting to get into that weird sort of evil, dark area that he sometimes goes to when he drinks too much. And you left. But had you stayed, I think it could have turned into another, incident.
And that's what I worry about. What happens when that evil person shows up and you're not surrounded by friends?
I like the music.
I do too.
At the intervention.
I'm like listening.
Did you ever go to an intervention with music?
Never.
Hey, listen to me.
Zeppelin actually went.
Do me a favor.
Yeah, man.
If there's anything going on, just fix it, because I don't want to I don't want to be in on this.
And I don't like to bring up certain things, but it was really uncomfortable out in Vegas.
Robin, I know. Of course I know that. I'm sorry.
Up in his room.
Oh, up in his room. You up there?
I wasn't up in his room, but I was there at the side of the stage watching certain things happen at the end of the show, and then I was with certain members of his,
Did Artie rape you?
No. Oh. His family later on.
I got something to say.
𝗏 𝗏𝗍 is entering the intervention. I just have to introduce him. Our director.
I think the problem is the fans. They really egg him on.
No, that's not it.
They see Artie and they just start giving him drink after drink after drink, and they won't stop.
Well, your personality, I've noticed one change in your personality. You want to know what it is? You're walking around with an iPod. When did that happen?
Oh, it's the greatest thing ever. My sister gave me a gift of 10,000
What are you listening to? Songs?
Today I was listening to The Who.
Really? You're walking around listening to music?
Yeah, well, sometimes.
𝗏 𝗏𝗍 is the biggest carrot. He left the intervention and ran out of the room.
Yeah, where are you going, 𝗏𝗏𝗍?
I understand Scott's...
Wait, what is it?
For the record, I love the fans. They're my people.
How could it be the fans?
No, it is, Howard, in a way. I understand what he's saying. Artie's created this great character on the show.
Not created.
No, but I mean,
it's Artie. What do you mean created?
Yeah, that's a great character you got there.
That day we went to the Yankee game, right? Like, everyone wants to give Artie a shot because that's what they hear. Artie does shots. And Artie doesn't say, hey, I've had enough, or thanks, but no thanks. He feels obligated to drink a shot that a fan gives him.
Listen, I was
he's
at the
just a good guy.
All right, let me just determine. Everyone in the room, give me a yes or no. Do I need to talk to Artie? Fred?
Yeah.
Benji? Oh, forget Benji.
Yeah, why are you asking him?
I want to
The only thing that scares me is Artie has said sometimes his organs hurt.
Oh, no. I'm kidding around. That's a running bit I have.
Gary, what do you say? Do I need to have a separate private conversation?
Not an intervention, but yeah, a conversation.
All right.
No.
Scott, no?
Hey, he's a grown up.
𝗏𝗏𝗍 at the E party, were we having fun?
We had a great time.
Then why do I always have to be the dad?
See, that's what I'm saying. You take it on like, oh, if I say something, you give yourself some kind of magic powers or something.
Yeah, it's not going to do any good.
It's not. Yeah, an alcoholic could care less about you.
No, all right. Yeah, that's my God thing. Like, I could fix everything in one.
Right.
What is the case? Uh-oh. Mr. Intervention's here.
No.
God.
Artie's a grown man. If he wants to do whatever he wants to do, let him do it.
Yeah, people didn't do that to you. They got you help.
You're a grown man.
You're a grown man.
But I told him, I said, I knew what the hell I had to do anyway. It didn't matter if they did it. You know what I mean?
But
I knew
Artie
what was gonna
doesn't
happen.
know.
And why did you stop doing it after they talked to you about it then? Clearly,
Why?
somebody...
Because I was going to do it anyway.
Oh,
No, I swear to God, because when I got back...
I got you.
When I got back from vacation, I was going to do it.
See, I'm in a dilemma because I love Artie's spirit.
Yeah,
that's what I go through too. I don't want to have like the nice cleaned up Artie. I don't think he'd be any fun.
Guys, listen, I am like the pig story, for example, okay? I am like Jack LaLanne compared to what I used to be. You have no idea what I'm like when I'm near rock bottom or there. I don't. Wednesday night, I had a gig. I did Leave You a Favor. We had a gig, and I never drink like that during the week, ever. I'm telling you.
Except then.
Well, because you had to perform.
Yeah, but how?
And there's something about performing you must hate, or it brings out something.
It's not that. That's the one time I will say the audience is a little crazy, because I go on stage a little lit at most. And I do a 45-minute set. By the end, I've done 10 shots.
The other thing.
But why do you have to do them? Do them.
I tell the owners of these clubs, I said, look, if a shot gets to the stage, it's going to be very difficult for me.
So you're wanting somebody else to regulate you. That's the crazy thing.
Not our fault.
In L.A.
Their fault.
When we did the shows,
it's the list.
No, when we did the
It's
shows,
not the list. I love the list.
All right, listen. I got to get Mark Wahlberg in here.
One thing more to say, because
this whole conversation is costing me work.
Yeah, right.
That's all you care about. Then stop it.
I need money, Robin.
No, my point is that other people have come to me.
Oh no.
And said,
Poor Artie. Yeah, go ahead, because you got to get Mark in here.
Right, that Artie has a lot of problems.
What problem?
Shush, and he doesn't understand that he's appreciated
and loved.
And
I don't think he loves himself. That was the end of the conversation.
And he's just he really.
Hold on, let me fix this.
I understand.
Hold on, I hear what you're saying.
This intervention feels kind of weird because 20 million people are in on it.
Well, they all are concerned.
But Howard, here's an indication. Here's an indication.
Would you like a celebrity ear intervention?
Yes.
Here's an indication.
I got several here.
Mark, bring in Mark and his buddy.
Oh, come on.
On the way in, let me tell you.
Well, let them at least be on the intervention.
What the hell does Mark Wahlberg care about?
Here's an indication how weird it can get.
Yeah.
Artie's got an agent, right? Who looks over him.
Yeah.
When we were doing that gig in L.A., he asked us to keep people from getting to the stage with the drink.
See?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. I mean, that's out of line.
What?
You got to say no to some of these drinks, dude.
Yeah, it's you. It's your gullet it's going into.
Yeah, and love yourself.
It's my gullet.
I love you.
You don't. I don't think you realize.
Let me try this. I've seen this done.
Guys, I know. I feel appreciated.
Watch me. Look at me. Look at me. Yeah. I love you. I love.
Oh,
hey, Mark.
Debbie.
I love you too.
Hey, Mark, help us out here. Hey, let me introduce these guys.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Mark?
Hey, guys. Where's my notes? Where is everything here? Mark
You'll just
Wahlberg.
have to forgive us for a second. We have a problem with a member of the
guys,
family.
one
No
second.
problem. You're creating the problem.
Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Connolly here. Kevin's in a new show. I'll tell you all about Kevin in a minute. But wait,
right.
Mark, you're a celebrity. You ever been to an intervention?
No.
You never have.
Well, welcome to ours.
No.
Oh, so you can't
Should
help.
be interesting.
This intervention is retarded.
Tell Artie to love himself.
He does love himself, doesn't he?
I'm fine with myself.
He's having a good time. Man.
I am having a good time.
He's one of the most famous guys in America.
No, but wait a second. Do you
He's
drink?
enjoying himself.
Do you drink?
I do enjoy a little bit of red wine and some Budweiser every once in a while.
Right. All right. So
mixed.
Artie, what is our problem? We think Artie's drinking too much?
Yeah,
Yes,
what is the problem?
Artie
Exactly.
gets a little crazy when he starts drinking now.
Artie, look at you.
He doesn't just drink; he drinks to excess every
You got
time.
a celebrity at your intervention.
Was he drinking when he played in that basketball game?
I was
Yes.
actually. Yeah.
And he was great.
He was getting crazy.
I had a couple of shots.
Yeah.
What is the case?
Yo, Howard,
Drinking during
the only
the
thing I can add to this is last weekend we were down in Florida.
Yeah.
And the only thing was kind of weird is like Artie, he snapped at me like right in the middle. Like I was just like, hey, Artie, what are you doing? Come on, let's roll. He goes, you live your life, and I'll live mine.
Dude, do you
Go
realize
get laid.
we're doing these stand-up shows at this club in Boca. There's no air conditioning. I gotta close the show. There's 3 goddamn shows in the night. Casey's gotta do 10 minutes. I tell him, Case, we got another show and I gotta load the crowd. I don't want to leave here at 2 a.m. We gotta get on a plane and get paid from these idiots. I said, Case, you do 10 minutes. He's up there for 20 minutes.
That's wrong. That did not happen.
So I'm
It was
outside waiting
not.
to go on. I'm like, Case, what am I doing here?
That wasn't it. That wasn't. I'm talking about after the whole thing was over. After the whole thing was over.
All right, look, I want everyone to clean up their act.
He goes, go get laid.
All right,
Artie
hold it.
does. He's becoming belligerent. He's becoming belligerent.
Him sober, I don't even know what that would be like.
Yeah, we don't want him.
I'm not
It's the
even
most
looking.
depressing thing you ever saw. It'll be back to me when I was 14.
Just do me a favor, though. Love yourself, and don't get excessively drunk at these shows.
I got no...
We like the happy drunk Artie.
Limit yourself. 4 or 5 Jack and Waters is enough.
For the
not
record,
20.
The next gig I won't be drinking at is July 23rd, Beecher's Madhouse at the Hard Rock.
Nobody's gonna show.
After party at the Spearmint Rhino.
All right.
Oh, boy.
All right, look. Mark Wahlberg is
I
here.
won't be drinking.
He's anxious to be interviewed.
Dying.
Kevin Connolly
I'm
is
actually
here.
feeling much better, just kind of sitting here observing.
Mark,
Let me take a break.
Thanks for your help, Mark.
Let me take. Hey, Mark, you were really good on the intervention. Let me tell you.
You can come to all our interventions.
For the record, if I had Mark's life, I'd be fine.
Yeah. I think it has to do with the fact that, you know,
What?
like you don't love yourself and I don't love myself because we're not good looking.
Well, I know.
If we had Mark's face, we'd
That
be.
stems from a lot of it.
Yeah.
You'd stop drinking if you look like Mark?
Not for nothing. I banged a hot broad in the back of a Mercedes.
This is why I don't understand why you hate your life.
The rock star.
Salud! Right near Hackensack, New Jersey.
All right, you've just witnessed Artie's intervention. I think everything's fine now.
That went great. Now,
We'll see how it goes.
Is there anything wrong with drinking a macchiato?
No.
Has he been arrested any time?
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
How many times you been arrested?
Since I was a kid, a bunch of times.
No, but recently.
Tell him about the bank robbery. He's a felon. He robbed a bank.
But that wasn't
Join
the
the
bank. It was the coke, the felony.
The coke was. I thought the bank
The
robbery.
bank
When I was 17,
they let you go on?
When I was 17, I got arrested for attempted bank robbery, but it got knocked down to a disorderly
To
conduct.
possession of cocaine.
No.
And I do think he suffers from metabolic syndrome.
What is that?
What Robin
Well,
has.
your waist is larger than your hips. That's one of the signs.
right.
You mean the waist? My human waist is larger than my hips?
I think so, isn't it?
Thank you, Ralph. Yeah.
Man, you got a problem on your hands.
Hey, Howard.
You mean the waist? What?
So, Artie, when you said you had 2 slices of pizza left over, does that mean you ordered a whole pie and ate 6 last night?
No, I got 4 last night. With the chicken parm.
Was that a full
You mean they
pie
brought
or
over,
just by
no,
a
they
slice?
brought over 4 slices.
Right. Half,
And he ate 2.
2
And he
with
ate 2.
sausage.
Why don't you just get the whole pie at this point?
The sausage pizza at this Uptown Pizza. In
Oh,
Hoboken.
sausage pizza. That you got to add more calories.
Oh,
I
my
thought it was
God,
a
you had
cheese
sausage
pizza.
on that, too?
Well, you can't have just plain. It's dinner time.
Well, he's eating it with chicken
I
parm,
thought he was
though.
going with the chicken parm, and that.
Do you eat the
vegetarian.
pizza first or do you eat it with the chicken parm?
No, I have the chicken. I eat the chicken parm first, and then I eat half of the slice of pizza, and then I use the pizza slice to, dunk like bread
Into the Parmesan sauce?
into the gravy. Yeah.
Wow. So you dunk the pizza into the gravy?
Yeah.
It's not enough? The flavor isn't enough?
Oh, it's so because sometimes you get little pieces of the chicken.
Sometimes the chicken gets mashed in with the sausage on the pizza?
And you have no idea. I look. My place looks like a hermit now. 'Cause I'm just living alone. Basically, I moved into my kitchen. All the office.
Put your
stuff.
bed in the kitchen. Right next to the fridge.
All my office stuff is
Smart.
in my kitchen, so I can watch the plasma TV.
Could Howard TV get
Yankee games in HD.
You got that house you just bought. Aren't you going to want to be in a swimsuit this summer and enjoy the water? And
Yeah, no, I am.
yeah.
swimsuit?
So you're going to want to slim down in the next couple of months.
I have to.
Yeah.
I got to do something.
Well, you're on the right track.
I can't keep living.
Why? You could have ordered a whole pie. You didn't.
No, I'm saying I can't. Like right now, I can't get through work. This is torture.
Is the apartment littered in pizza boxes?
Yes.
Oh,
Your mom's not in there cleaning for you?
No, I don't know. The Mexican comes.
So why doesn't she clean it?
Well, she now she's got to come twice a day.
You should just start shitting on the floor, see if the Mexican woman will clean
Like
it.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, just to see who cleans it.
An apartment covered in feces.
See what you can do to get her to quit. Here, look. Here's the cupcake. Here, this will be on the website. I think the Crumbs Vanilla Cupcake at left has 780 calories and nearly 36 grams of fat.
the fat.
36 grams of fat.
I
Yeah,
don't eat that in a day.
780 calories. So he had 2 of those already.
Right.
So
Wow.
That's 1,800 calories.
And you think you might have overate?
Nah, the cupcakes are what did it.
Yeah, it was the cupcakes. It wasn't.
All right, thank you, Ralph. Leave him alone.
I'm
I
sorry.
was trying to digest. You can
I'm
see.
sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. All right.
I also need a haircut.
Yeah, that's the least of your worries. Your haircut.
He does. It's a little unkempt.
I'm going down to Miami, and it's going to be all hot down there.
Yeah, haircut will help, Artie. That'll bring you.
All right, thank you, Rob.
Hey, Artie, if you want a television show, just put a recliner in the band area for Artie.
Yeah, Artie, go lay down over there. Look what they set up for you over there. Come on, let me help you out.
Yeah, I was looking
Look
at him in that chair. It almost looks like he's in
look
bed
at that.
now.
You're going to go nuts over there. Look what they just set up for you.
That's way more comfortable.
Look at that recliner. Did you look?
Oh, Artie, that's comfortable.
Although, don't move to the left or to the right.
Yeah, don't fall off.
I can't look that far.
You want
Come
to
here.
disturb his position?
Jason, can you
get
wheel
up
him
out of
over?
that chair and get Artie into the recliner?
Oh, my God.
Go ahead. You're going to be in heaven. This is nice what they did for you. Don't say the show doesn't love you. Get over there and lay down and
Go to sleep.
go make night-night. And you know what? I promise, no air horn. No. Look at that recliner, Robin. Is that beautiful?
I see it over there. It looks really comfortable.
Is that going to be comfortable enough for him, though? Because
Yeah, he'll like
might
it.
not be long enough.
Go see if you like it. Sure. Oh, get out of here. Look
Try
at that.
it
That's
out.
ergonomic. Ergonomically made. What's the matter with you?
This is like yoga shit or something.
Oh.
I'll never get out of this.
It's going to be like a turtle.
No good? All right.
Wait a minute.
He's going to try it, though.
Is it safe?
It's not going to fall.
He might.
He's got to slide down into it.
Oh, man.
How is it?
Wait. Oh,
I
shit.
told you you'd like it.
It looks like an undersized child seat.
He's in
that's
it.
not
He's in-
good.
How does that feel?
Actually, that feels fucking fantastic.
I told you you'd like it. All right, close your eyes.
See, you couldn't get comfortable
No, I'll still do
before.
it. Okay, give me
All right, give him a microphone, and then...
He doesn't have headphones. He won't hear a thing.
I could think of jokes better this way.
There's some headphones for you, and relax. Is that helping your digestion?
Yeah, give me a headset so
Be
I can
funny if
make
he
fun
just
of some
shit his
people in the news.
Here, how's that? How do you feel? You better?
Shit. Oh, God, that mustard stain is high up. Oh.
Hope you didn't have any meetings today.
All right.
Give
Robin,
him a
what's in the
nice
news?
pillow. Set him up. I don't want to...
He's comfortable now.
Put it up here.
Give him a nice big pillow.
Does he need any oxygen?
Hey, vey. Artie, what's going to be?
That's going to roll off. He's going to fall.
Dad.
You want Will to rub your feet?
No.
No?
I feel like I'm in the tickle chair. All right, thanks, guys. Go ahead. Dude.
Either you're going to be a backrest or not. That's not going to stay.
No. All right,
Will, hold his pillow for me.
You need a pillow. That's not going to do it.
Get a regular pillow. Get that yellow pillow over there.
Will, hurry up and get him a pillow.
Does anything smell like Brianna Frost?
Oh.
If I could put that Brianna Frost on top of you right now, you'd be
forget
in
about
heaven.
it. You kidding me? Fuck that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay, you okay
I can
now?
do the news like that.
All right.
Wow, this is so much better.
Keep that pillow on.
Yeah, lift up a little bit, Artie. There you go.
Oh, Artie almost did a sit-up. Give him a Santa hat.
Oh, come on.
You
Now
need
you're-
a sleeping
Now
hat.
you're just making
That's
fun
a
of me.
sleeping.
That's for when you go to sleep.
All right.
You know how the Three Stooges wore a hat when they slept? They had like those big hats.
Those pointy things.
All right, you all right now, pal?
Yeah,
Feel
I
better?
actually, this is fantastic.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead, Robin.
What's
This
in the
is
news?
Artie's new work area.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
All right.
If you fall asleep, go ahead.
No,
I
I'm
don't want
here.
you dropping dead on me.
No, thanks, man. Oh, man.
Oh, he's
There's
got
your
a blanket.
You need a cupcake.
I'll tell you, radio is great.
He's got a big blanket on him. The light's too bright for you over there, Artie?
Honestly, I've never been this comfortable at work.
I told you that. Sure, that couch is good.
Yeah, looked good.
We don't have an eye mask, do we? Maybe
Yeah, the lights might be too bright.
There's a cupcake.
Nah, see, I can't. That's the thing. I would love to eat. It's going to be at least a half an hour before I could eat.
Oh, my
Good for you. I like your willpower.
It's like swimming.
He just turned down a cupcake, Rob.
Yes,
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
good. He must
All
be
right.
in pain. Kristen Davis of, they have you seen some of the publicity that the girls from Sex and the City
I don't believe it's her.
are doing?
There's a thing on the internet that was
but
saying...
I'm just... have you seen them?
No.
They have dolled them up, because I've seen them in the years between Sex and the City and now, and they weren't looking all that great, but... The other day, they had Cynthia Nixon, who I suppose was the least hot of the group.
Yeah.
She looked fantastic.
Which one's she?
She was the redhead?
Yeah.
The one looks like Bozo.
Who's dating a chick who looks like Danny Bonaducci?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, Kristen Davis, there's now reports that she was in a sex tape that she made several years ago, but she is denying that those pictures that you see and video that you see on the internet is her.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of her. And it was claiming it was her. I didn't think it was her, but it is a girl who looks like her, licking some dude's penis, licking it real good. And I know it's not her. She looks way too uptight to be doing that.
But I'm not out of line. The redhead admits in her real life she's gay, and she's right. And she's, you know what her girlfriend looks like? I'll tell you, her girlfriend looks like Rusty Staub.
Well, is that really dating a girl?
Isn't that a good look?
I'm saying, why not just get a dude if you're going to date Rusty Staub? But that ad campaign for that movie is going to be so sickening. They're going to be all over the fucking place. Oh.
They already released, they say that Sarah Jessica Parker has made $25 million since leaving Sex and the City.
How so?
Because she has a ton of endorsements. Wow. She does a hair care thing. She has her own fashion line. She sells
She's also
perfume.
the producer of that thing.
Yeah, but this
TV
is just, the money she's made since the TV show ended.
Wow.
They say that 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿 is next in line, having made $10 million since the show ended. And then the other two, Cynthia Nixon and Kristen Davis, they get about I don't know, made $3 or $4 million since the whole thing ended.
Wow.
So it was a cash bonanza for all of them, but especially so for Sarah Jessica Parker.
Well, that show has sold more DVDs than any show. It blows shows away, and I'm sure she has a piece of that. It sold 400 million DVDs or something.
I mean, that sells more than The Sopranos?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw a list, and it's in first place by a ton.
Wow. More than the Seinfeld series and all that, huh?
That's what it said.
Wow. Did you see the pictures of Charlie Rose? He was, I guess, on his Channel 13 or public television show, and he had a big black eye.
And a bandage over his eye.
And they say that it was not a brawl, that he...
A brawl. If he got in a brawl, he'd be dead. It's an old guy. He's an old skinny man, Charlie Rose.
He says that he fell.
Of course. Probably his hip gave out.
Who'd he get into a fight with, Larry King?
Yeah. No, Mike Wallace beat him up.
Thank you.
Morley Safer.
He took a fall at 59th Street and 5th Avenue at around noon on Saturday when he accidentally stepped into a pothole.
Right.
He would love the headline that this was from a brawl, but it was actually a fall. And he said he never considered taking time off from the show, so he just shows up just like that.
All right. What else you got there, Robin? Anything?
Barack, oh, God, what happened?
Artie's asleep.
I don't believe it for a second. He's faking over there.
No, he's not.
You think not? That's awful loud. Jeez.
I told you he'd be out if we put him in that chair. You think that's fake? Sorry.
Oh, he just moved. He woke himself up. Artie, you don't have anything to say about that story?
I heard... Sorry, man.
What woke you up, the hat?
I'm sorry, what are we doing? Oh, God, this is too comfortable, yeah.
It's 2 p.m., man. Time to go home.
Oh, feels like it. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that Simon Cowell was on the Oprah Winfrey Show?
I got to pack later.
Oh, geez. He's got to travel. He'll never make it. When are you going to the airport?
Go back to sleep. I'll handle the
tomorrow.
rest of
I got to go to the fucking airport.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
He's going to pack tomorrow. What did you say?
Oprah Winfrey. She had Simon Cowell on the other day.
Right.
some of the things he said really shocked me. I mean, everybody's already upset with Ryan Seacrest and his level of success. But he says that Ryan has a dressing room on the second floor of wherever they shoot that thing because he doesn't like to associate with anyone else.
Yeah, probably, though. You know, I mean, the guy does do a radio show in the morning and then goes over and does that, I'm sure.
Oh, you're going to justify it.
I mean, I can't believe I'm defending that fucking asshole, but the fact of the matter is the dude, you know, I mean, at some point he's got to shut his yap and sit there and relax.
He's always got to look like...
he's got to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing that he's, you know, like, yeah, he doesn't like to be bothered. He stays to himself.
Right.
And Simon says the contention between the panelists is real. He doesn't have time to make up fights with those people. So when you see them scrapping on the show, it is absolutely genuine, according to Simon Cowell. Meanwhile, he's showing his softer side while known for his abrasive comments on the reality show. He just donated. What happened?
There's a whole thing going on.
I closed my eyes for a second, and I caught Howard looking at me.
I was staring at him, and he caught me. How can you not look? It's a giant man laying on a chair out in my studio with a Santa hat.
I bid $57,000 to fall asleep in the studio.
What charity was that?
You better give it to mine.
All right, go let him sleep.
Let's see. He just donated over $160,000 to a family of a cancer-stricken 3-year-old.
Who?
Simon Cowell.
Oh.
He heard about the family's problems and stepped in to help as part of Oprah's Big Give program.
Oh.
So Simon being a part of that. They had some financial problems which were relatively easy for me to sort out. So now he's going to be deluged, I'm sure, with requests from other people who have financial problems. I never knew that doing good could feel so good, according to Simon Cowell.
Yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Howard, Artie might have to call Richard Simmons and change his name to 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱. Do you think he had enough calories today to feed that whole cockamamie country that Robin's trying to help?
What is that country, Robin?
Eritrea.
Tell Zabibi to cut over here.
I think Groucho Marx used to be the president of that country, Eritrea. But, you know...
Victory is ours.
It's true. Everything Artie ate could feed Robin's kids.
In a minute, why don't we make Artie's microphone pedal operated? Like everything in Artie's life, make it pedal operated.
I would donate one of everything I ate to Zabibi.
I thank you.
Isn't that her name? What's her name, Robin?
Zabiba.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so off with Zabibi.
Zabiba.
How do you pronounce that country, Robin?
Eritrea.
And you're on the air.
Hi, I just have a comment about Artie, or I guess it's more of a question. I'm just trying to find out when's he going to stop fooling around and get serious about his weight. I mean, he is.
All right, I'll ask him. Let's find out. Artie, when are you going to stop fooling around and get serious about your weight?
Well, no, she's right.
She's right.
I have to do something. This weekend in Miami, I'm going to start like jogging on the beach and stuff.
Stop it. You're kidding around. I mean, this is...
This weekend he's starting.
He's kidding you. He's kidding all of us. I mean, he's making me think he's retarded. I mean,
what would you... I'm not retarded. I just, like 90% of this country, I have a problem with my glands.
He suffers from a metabolism issue as well.
He does not suffer from metabolism.
Well, what do you want me to do, Ann?
Listen, I just...
Should we put him away?
No, and I love Artie. I've seen his shows a couple times, and I think he's fantastic. But when I sit and listen to the cupcakes and the chicken parm and all those things...
What happened? You threw up? Billy, you're on the air. I mean, let's go to Chris. Chris, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, Chris.
I don't get it, Howard. I don't know what you're doing. You've been doing this shit for 30 years. Did anybody ever pull a couch out for you and let you sit back and put your feet up? What the fuck? This guy's doing this shit 8 years, and he ain't all that great, and he's getting all this special treatment.
7 years.
Shit.
7
years.
The guy looks like he's going to pass out. He ate something bad today, and it didn't agree with him.
Yes, sir. Let me just, sir.
He eats something bad every day.
Any other person who felt like me right now would ask to leave. I figured out a way to stay.
Right, he would have taken sick time. Ralph, go ahead.
I just wanted to let you know I went back and rewound, and I timed it from when Artie last spoke to when he passed out sleeping.
Yes.
Was 19 seconds.
Wow.
Now, have you ever in your life been able to be talking to somebody and then fall asleep within 19 seconds?
Well, he was very, very tired.
Well, you got to, Ralph, people fall asleep at some point, you know.
You were just talking like 5 seconds ago, and then you're not out. This is bad, Artie.
I'm just tired. That's all.
Absolutely. I saw they were talking about this kind of stuff on 60 Minutes this Sunday.
Yeah.
And they said in the process of slapping yourself in the face to try to wake up, you could fall asleep.
All right, Death, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, I wanted to meet Artie a couple hours from now at his apartment in his bathroom. I have a rectal aneurysm planned for him.
Thank you, Death.
In the bathroom?
Death wants to meet you in a few hours in the bathroom.
I'll be in the kitchen.
Let's go to Chris. Chris, you're on the air.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Hey, listen, I'm calling with a medical school down in Atlanta, Georgia. I work for the former United States Surgeon General, David Thatcher. He put out the only report on overweight and obesity, and I'll be the first to say this is radio gold. I had to pull over at one point when Artie was given the menu of the crap that he was eating. But let me just tell you, if you guys don't do something quick, and I'm talking about a serious intervention, I mean, it's clear that he's an addict, and whether it's in drugs, alcohol, food, whatever.
We know. We're trying. I don't know what to do. Artie's got to want it too.
Did we get Dr. Drew in here?
We might get Dr. Drew in again. Jim,
Thanks,
go ahead.
Ironside.
All right, Jim, you're on the air quickly because I got to get done with this show and Robin needs to finish.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Artie, when you go down to Miami,
Yeah.
is he awake? Howard?
Yeah, he's awake.
I'd say, yeah, Miami, yeah.
Yeah, when you go down to Miami, you better stay the fuck off the beach because they're going to keep pushing you back in the water.
Oh, Jesus.
You know.
Howard, you got to get him a sleep member bed in there, and fuck it, that'd be hysterical.
All right.
TV.
Let's
Is he
go.
implying that I'm a whale?
Yeah, that was the intention that the people would see on the beach mistake you for a whale and push you back in the water.
Motherfucker.
All right, Robin.
I'd prefer a manatee.
Artie, go to sleep and let me finish the news. Go ahead.
All right, I'm here.
I thought Artie might want to comment.
Contributing. I'm commenting
on Barack Obama's speech yesterday.
It was the most retarded speech I'd ever heard.
Oh, really? You didn't like the speech?
It was a brilliant speech.
How can you sit there and say it's right? When he goes, I can't disown... Of course you can't disown your grandmother, but the fact of the matter is he chose a reverend for his family and for the church. 20 years he went there, and don't forget, at first he said he never heard him say this.
You are taking this out of context. You
No, I'm not.
obviously did not hear the speech.
I did too. I was right in front of my television.
What did he say?
He made the point that he can't disown his white grandmother, and he can't disown the reverend.
Shatner?
Yeah.
Should I try and do it the week that 𝗛𝗄𝗿 is sitting in?
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah?
That'd be great.
Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Hello.
George, how are you? What were you I was trying to, I was trying to go. I have 20 minutes with Gary in the morning, and George walks in and says, "You're not going to believe where I was." I go, "George, what is it?" He goes, "I was in Italy, and everyone there mentions Howard Stern."
Really? In Italy?
Which is insane. No one's mentioning Howard Stern.
I did not say everyone there mentions Howard Stern.
You have a lot of fans.
There were Americans that came up to me and sidle up to me and say, "Oh my," or "dry oatmeal," and I know exactly where they're coming from.
Well, George started. I said, "George, on the air, talk on the air. Don't talk to me before the show. There's nothing that interesting.
I gotta save it.
You gotta save it.
That's right.
So what happened? You and Brad went on a vacation?
2 weeks because I've been working all year long. And I thought are
you referring to Heroes?
No,
Super
Super Ninjas, the Nickelodeon show. Saturday nights, 8:30, every Saturday night.
Is this a major role for George Takei? Is this a role where it would take? When you say you've been working hard, you mean every day on the set?
Not every day. It's like Charlie's Angels. I'm Charlie.
Right.
I'm the ninja master, and I've taught my grandson, his buddy, and his blonde crush how to be ninjas.
Right.
And in the dark of the night, within the shadows, not getting any credit for it, they right the wrongs of the world. So it's, like at most, the ordinary episodes, at most 3 days.
Right.
But
it keeps you in town.
It keeps me in town. I can't get out. They're the additional dialogue recording and all.
Now, where did you go? So you and Brad went somewhere in Italy.
We went to Milano, Venezia, Firenze, Roma, and
Gary
what's
said
so funny?
Gary said you got to. Gary said you got to ask.
I was in
George.
Rome. I was in Florence, but I didn't.
You didn't go to
I didn't go
Firenze?
crazy.
Gary said to me, you got to ask George where he's been because he his overpronunciation.
He's like he's Italian.
He's pronouncing them in the Italian.
Well, it's the arrogance of the English speaking.
Well,
we impose.
You're talking to us
impose.
now.
I believe that a place should be called by what the people of the place should want it to be called.
You want to know something about George? He's right. Because someone has got to keep the integrity of the language. The other day, I'm talking to someone, and I caught myself. I said, this was during the hurricane. And I said to my wife, they're carrying on like they're expecting a tsunami. And she goes, tsunami? I go, yeah, tsunami. Yeah, I said, Jesus Christ, George taught me that. And I'm actually saying it now, tsunami.
That's the way it's pronounced.
Hey, you're right.
Hey,
You're
George,
right.
where's the place you went to that starts with an S?
Sorrento. Oh, magical, a dreamy place, paradisical. And your favorite hotel was in Amalfi.
Yes, so you were there
Amalfi
too?
Coast. We were there too.
Is there an extra L in there? Amalfi.
Yeah.
Sorrento.
Amalfi.
There's a hard L in there.
Portofino. The Amalfi Coast is just absolutely dreamlike.
Yeah.
I fell in love with Brad Pitt.
Was that your first time?
No, I've been there many times.
Let me ask you something. Because this is another thing, like with the Fred discussion. What do you do in these places that's so dreamy and so dreamlike? Well,
the places are dreamy, he said.
Yeah, but what do you do?
Amalfi
You stand there and look at it?
No.
What do you do? Because I don't have any desire to go there.
Well, it depends on the place. The Amalfi Coast.
Once I get to the Amalfi Coast, what do I do?
But the other parts.
Let me hear your routine.
Well, in Florence, for you English speakers, we go to the museums. We saw David, Michelangelo's David. Oh.
You must have fainted.
So let me understand something.
And those statues with six packs, and oh my goodness.
So it's a big gay thing.
No, it's not gay.
You look at
it's
statues.
a human thing. For hundreds of years, people have recognized it.
So when you go to Florence, you sightsee. You walk around and you look at things. You take pictures or no?
We take pictures of ourselves at those monuments,
at the location.
Yeah.
You stand next to David, and Brad takes a picture of you and David.
Right.
Or
we get people to take pictures of us by David. What's so funny about that?
Must be the greatest. Just you stand there with Brad.
And it's usually people that have sidled up to us and said, "Oh my!"
Right.
So we get them to take pictures of us.
Do you ever do funny photo? Like, do you ever give David a BJ and Brad?
You can't get close to him.
You can't.
They
Brad
have
jerked off to the Mona
They have
Lisa.
ropes there. We'd love to. I'm a tactile person, so yes, I'd
So these
love
vacations are great because you walk around and you look at things.
You take in culture.
The walking around part, it was 90 degrees in most of Italy. So, you're sweaty and grungy. But we had guides that we hired a guide, and they took us there when it was the down period. And we had more or less, like the Sistine Chapel. We saw it at about
beautiful,
8 o'clock
yes.
at night.
I see.
But when you go down to the Amalfi Coast, you go there to relax. And
what do you
That's
do?
a more resort.
And
What
we
kind of-
celebrated
what
our
do you do?
anniversary there.
Your
in
wedding
Sorrento.
anniversary.
Yes.
Do you when you're
And
in
you
the
have an anniversary coming
Yes.
up soon.
When you're in the Amalfi Coast, so you and Brad are relaxing. You get a luxurious room. You share a bed.
With a terrace.
Right. You have a terrace. And do the Italians give you a hard time because you're sharing a bed with a man? Did anybody give you
They
any
are
kind of...
very sophisticated.
They're
yes.
very open
It's a Catholic
society.
country, but we had no problems.
And so you get in there, and you guys, I guess, imagine you get into your swim trunks immediately to get down to the beach. Is that correct?
Well, they have a pool there.
They have a pool. So you're going to sit by the pool with Brad.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you swim in?
What do you mean? Our
Like,
swimming
what is-
trunks.
What are your trunks?
Are they
a Speedo?
Speedos,
I
or-
picture you in a Speedo.
I didn't. Yes, I do have a Speedo, but I did not take my Speedo.
What did you wear? What did you wear? Did you wear boxing trunks, boxers?
Boxer trunks.
Boxer
yes.
trunks.
Yes.
Like surf shorts. And what does Brad wear? Does he wear a Speedo?
Brad likes to keep his
wears a
T-shirt
muumuu.
on.
He keeps his T-shirt on because he's fat.
Well, he doesn't like me to use that word.
Right.
But he's substantial, yes.
Right. And what does he wear for trunks?
And he was so flattered. One of the Howard Stern fans asked, "Is that Brad?" And I said, "Yes, this is Brad. Meet Brad, Andrew or whatever his name was." And he says, "Oh, he's not as fat as you said he was."
Now, your point is,
Brad was very flattered.
Brad
by
used to
that.
be ripped like Michelangelo's David.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. And so you sit by the pool for how long? Hours?
No, we just sip a Campari or we discovered
What do you do?
limoncello.
You what? You
Sip a Campari.
A Campari.
Campari.
Campare.
Campri.
You sip a Campari. You have alcohol. That's an alcohol?
Yes, it's a liqueur. Yes,
The liqueur. You sit by the pool. You get down to the Amalfi
and
Coast.
we in the south of in
And you get a
Campania,
buzz on?
We discovered limoncello.
Right.
In the
Wonderful.
Campania, you say?
No, limoncello. In Campania.
Oh,
That's a region.
Campania and limoncello.
Not in the cabana.
Where are we?
Campania. Oh, you illiterate Americans, you. The region of the Amalfi Coast is where they. That's called Campania.
When you go
Campania.
to these places, do you research how to say the places? Because your pronunciation is dead on. Now, do you research that ahead of time?
I don't speak Italian, but I try to get as close to it as possible. Brad has enormous difficulty with foreign languages.
Right.
Like in France, I taught him to at least say l'addition, s'il vous plaît. And when they bring it back to you and you look at it, you say merci. But when the way Brad pronounces it, it's really embarrassing. He gets it and he gets the bill and looks at it and says, mercy.
So you're embarrassed by that because you are so couth and he is so uncouth. He's so unpolished.
He's so American.
So let me get back to the Amalfi Coast.
Yes, Amalfi.
Yeah, you get down to the pool. You guys hang out a little bit. You have a little of this Campari. I imagine you get a little buzz on,
Campari,
right?
yes.
It's Campari. Why are you calling
Campari.
it Campari?
I don't know. I'm trying to talk about it. Campari.
There are a lot of Italians that listen to you too.
Right.
They'll take umbrage with your pronunciation.
And you and Brad are there, and
then we
you drink a little. You get buzzed.
Oh yes, and then we get dressed and we.
Whoa!
One of the wonderful things about
you go back to the room.
Yes.
And now you're buzzed. You're in Italy. It's the most romantic place in Amalfi.
Yes.
Does Brad, I know Brad fucks you once a week or blows you once a week.
At least.
Right. Mostly it's once a week. And you want a lot more. When you're on vacation and you're in Amalfi, does he start blowing you when you get back to the room?
We may have a horizontal slow dance in bed.
Right. So you did. So
A slow dance.
So was it more romantic being away?
No wrestling.
Was it more relaxed on vacation?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
So you got blown a
absolutely.
couple of times during the 2-week period.
And then we get dressed and we walk around. And the wonderful thing about these villages, of Campania is the charm. I mean, the cobbled street, the
That's what
narrow
I'm saying. I mean, did he
alleyways.
at least get a little romantic? I mean,
Yes.
a little more, because you're in the same room.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You get back from the pool, you got the Campari,
You're hanging around all
And
day.
we find
you're
a-
lit.
rinse down on a shower.
Exactly.
Right. And then you walk in the room in your robe.
We're in the land of Caesar. Blow me.
Oh yeah, we went to Pompeii, and I recited from Julius Caesar in the forum there, and there again.
What did you do?
There was another. There was another.
You got up on
fan.
stage?
Weenie, weedy, wiki.
Did you do Mark Anthony's speech?
No, I did Cassius's speech.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, let me understand this because I'm not following along. You're telling me you went to a certain place where there was a theater, an outdoor theater.
Pompeii, the ruins of
Right.
Pompeii.
And all of a sudden you were moved by this because you are an actor. You got up and started to do a scene for whoever was
From
there?
Julius Caesar.
Right. This was not a paid
It
performance.
was no. It wasn't. There were just a scattering of people there. This was near the end of the day.
Did other people notice?
The people.
Oh, they did. I got applause from up in the.
Anybody try to have you put in a straitjacket? So you got up and you started.
No, they asked for autographs.
What did you
after
begin
that.
to recite? Let me hear what you did.
I know that virtue to be in you, Brutus, as well as I do know your outward favor. Well, honor is the subject of my story. I do not know what you and other men think of this life, but as for my single self, I had as lief not be as live to be in awe of I myself.
So
I
you were
was
doing this,
born-
and Brad is sitting there watching you.
Is he recording this?
How long did that go on?
No, he's rolling his eyes.
How long did that go on?
Just a few minutes.
A few minutes, I
Yeah.
see.
No,
Brad,
no, I
Brad
didn't get
sat
the
there
whole
and ate
performance.
M&Ms. So how many times did you guys have sex over the vacation, the 2-week period, would you say? I mean, a ballpark.
Well, we made love almost every evening.
Oh, wow.
Oh, see?
Wow.
It may not have been sex.
Oh.
What does that mean?
What was that?
That was a tape of you two.
You're mine. You're mine, Meech. You're my possession.
So there wasn't a lot of sex, even on the. There was.
There was.
There was.
More than one a week.
And did you say to him, "Hey, Brad, why can't we maintain this at home?"
Well, at home we have schedules.
Right.
So, and Brad is very schedule conscious, and
Right.
he's detail oriented. This has got to be done. This, but when you listen to the experience that Fred had, it really makes you aware of how precious.
Of course.
These moments. So I'm so grateful to this moment, sharing it with you and your listening audience. I mean, there's nothing I enjoy more than waking up early in the morning. Actually, this morning wasn't difficult to wake up because I was jet lagged and I was staring at the ceiling.
It's funny. I
from
was thinking of you
2:30.
this morning. I knew you were on the show, of course, and I woke up and I was just cursing out, because it was 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, oh, I'm so fucking tired. And I went, I bet you George. I mean, George is an older guy. I bet you he's fucking beside himself that he's even getting up this early. But
I was wide awake,
ready to go.
Just wait until tomorrow. I think that's the second
be
day
the
is when it
second
usually
day.
hits.
Jitters, huh?
But I'm fine today.
People don't
right
realize
now.
how old you are and how good a shape you are.
Well, I try to maintain myself, and it's because we're healthy that we can do what we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, and doing Italy, like I see all these.
Did your
senior
feet hurt? I know
citizens.
you get that problem with your feet.
I have problems with my feet, but if you do it, intelligently. I mean, I sit down periodically.
Right.
I love going up and down those steps because I work on my thigh muscles.
Is there anything we can do about your feet, though, so they don't hurt you?
Well, I can get surgery again, but there's no guarantee, according
Really?
to the doctor.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know, I mean,
He's got the weirdest feet you ever saw.
I know. They look
6
like
months
alien
out of the
feet.
year, I'd be gone.
I can't even believe you fit into shoes with those feet.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I used to run marathons with
I know.
that feet.
Wow.
That foot.
Those feet.
They both look the
Well,
same, George.
okay, both of them.
How do you stay thin if you don't run anymore? What do? You just walk around?
I walk and I work out with the weights and so forth.
Right.
Fitness center, you know, the whole thing.
Okay. Well, anyway, George is with us for the whole week. For those of you who are George Takei fans, and that's pretty much everyone.
It's great being here with you.
Hey, by the way, speaking of some of them, you know, William Shatner's calling in at 7.
Is that right?
The real William Shatner.
It's going on.
He's coming. He's calling.
Oh, he's coming in.
He's calling.
He's calling in.
Oh.
He'll be on the
Bill
phone.
is.
Bill, yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
And
I think this is a setup, right?
No, actually not. Actually not. It's really him.
He said it's the real William Shatner.
Not only is it the
Yes,
real
I know the meaning of the word real on this show.
No, it really is. It really is.
How are we going to convince George?
Really, really, really is. I know, yes.
He was scheduled to call and he's promoting something, and you were, of course, scheduled to be. It wasn't a setup.
You know, if you got him in the studio,
that would be
then I would believe it.
Right.
Because you did have
Maybe
him
even
in the
not
studio
then.
when I phoned in once. You
Right.
got me to phone in. But when you have people phoning in,
No, but
I
really-
know that it's a real one.
No,
yes.
it'll really be him. You'll see.
Here's your Shatner stuff. So, new book, new album. You can see all the songs that he covers there, including Space Cowboy, Rocket Man, Space Oddity. He does a Bohemian Rhapsody.
Rocket Man's old. He did Rocket Man years ago.
This is a new Rocket Man.
Yeah. So supposedly, he's earned about $600 million from that Priceline.com deal.
Is that true?
Well, that stock at one point was trading at obviously at $2 a share. It's now, when I looked it up on Thursday, it was trading at $526 a share.
Gare.
Priceline?
Gare.
$526 a share.
Wow.
He was very upset that shit my dad says was canceled after a year. Wasn't sure why. See, he's treated like a hero when he goes to the Comic-Con conventions. He supposedly charges
Why? Because of Star Trek?
Yeah, he supposedly charges $75 for an autograph and $95 to pose for a picture with a fan, for a professional picture with a fan. You know, he has that Shatner Raw Nerve. It's that interview show he does on Bio.
Right.
He interviewed one of the snipers from Washington, D.C. And that whole thing, which was like a big get, like, you know, no news agency was even able to get them.
Must have been a Star Trek fan.
He says he's finally admitted that he thinks he's too old to be in J.J. Abrams' Star Trek movies. He doesn't think it would work. He set his principal's car on fire in high school, and he also said he was very lonely growing up. And his father didn't want him to become an actor. And he just turned 80. It's amazing.
William Shatner is a very big star. He is always promoting something.
He's a hardworking man.
And despite what George thinks, George was booked to come here and William Shatner was booked. I did not do any kind of setup.
This was not a plan.
Yeah. Bill.
Howard, that conversation was unbelievable.
You know, isn't that something?
That is a classic, man. That is unbelievable.
It is very funny. In fact, it's odd because I looked over and, you know, and honestly, I did not plan it this way, but George is here. You know, he comes in and does announcing for us. I didn't plan it, and he was laughing at that, and
Well,
you were
he
laughing.
doesn't even think the real William Shatner will be calling in.
George, I assure you it's the real William Shatner.
I know. He sounds very real.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Well, you know,
You're very good, Bill. I'll play along.
no, it really is Bill.
Yes, of course it is.
It is. It's Bill.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
Cops are after me. Open the studio with you.
George, do you not believe that's William Shatner?
What? No, it sounds very much like
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Yes.
It is him. It is the real William Shatner.
It's the real one.
It
yeah.
is the real one.
I love the real one.
Bill, I'm sitting here, Mr. Shatner. I'm sitting here reading that you are promoting a brand new record album.
Yes,
my.
I'm calling you. I mean, you and I are buddies. I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know.
And I would call you at any time, but not at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right, but what I'm saying is, why are you on? I'm looking at the different songs you recorded on the new album.
Unbelievable.
Why are you doing Rocket Man again? You've done that already.
I know.
Was it time to bring that up again?
Exactly.
What was wrong?
Up so that, but that isn't the only song. My God, man, Ian Pace is on the record. It's called "Seeking Major Tom," and it drops October the 11th. And Bootsy Collins and Patrick Moraz. Hey, Brad Paisley, Sheryl Crow, and Lyle Lovett are on the record. There's never been a collection of musicians that have been on one record. Ernie Watts, Warren Haynes.
But why did you record Rocket Man a second time? I mean,
Richie Blackmore, Candace Knight. Are you kidding me?
Is Rocket Man like the only song you know?
Cranston, John Welton, Wayne Kramer, Carmen Appice. Come on, all these people.
Carmen Appice.
Appice, yes.
What did he just say?
Appice, but I'm not sure. Maybe he's right. Bill.
Has Carmen ever told you how to pronounce his name?
Bill, why?
Has Carmen ever asked you to pronounce his name?
No.
No, me neither. So how do you know?
I don't know. Bill.
How do you pronounce Nick Valenci?
Valenci?
Yeah.
How do you
Edgar
pronounce
Crowe.
Sabotage?
Dave Davies?
What about sabotage? How do you say sabotage? Which do you say, honestly, Bill? Sabotage or sabotage?
That's the way. I'm calling you from Toronto, and it's sabotage up here.
So, where did you learn the expression, my record drops?
Yeah,
I
that
know.
was interesting.
And why does it drop October 4th, October the 11th on a Tuesday, and the book, Shatner Rules, which is a great book about the power of saying yes, drops October 4th. Why do they use those terms?
Did you write this book, Bill?
Why on a Tuesday?
Bill, did you write the book, or do you have so many books out?
I wrote the book. Who else could write the book?
Right.
This is not a novel, though. It doesn't sound like a novel.
No, it's a book about things that I've done and the power of saying yes.
Bill, why do you work so hard? I'm serious, and I'm not making a joke.
No, all right, so I'll be serious.
What is this with the books and the
DVD of the Captains on the 18th and a one-man show on the 19th?
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin asking you about these things. What a DVD of the Captains?
Well, I directed a terrific documentary. Got great notices. We opened it on the aircraft carrier, the aircraft carrier, the Intrepid, a couple of months ago. The sun is setting in the New York Harbor, and there's a huge screen on the flight deck of the Intrepid. 1,000 people are sitting there watching the documentary, and the skyline of New York behind. Can you imagine the beauty?
Whoa.
And there's a DVD of that very well-received film called The Captains dropping on the 18th.
Now, the DVD is dropping.
That's right. So there's a record.
My question,
record,
Bill.
Record, a book, a DVD, and the one-man show.
My question is this.
Yes.
You still love working, obviously, because you're involved in all these projects. And yet I read, and tell me if this is true, and this is something that we went over a long time ago. The Toronto Sun reported that Mr. William Shatner made $600 million from his decision to take Priceline.com stock as payment to the company's payment for the company when they hired him as a pitchman.
You know, all right, let me explain it. You know, I'm the spokesman for Priceline.com.
Right.
All right.
And they paid you in stock.
They paid me in stock a long time ago.
And the stock
then there was the bubble.
Yes.
Right. And the bubble went up, and the bubble crashed.
Right.
So the stock came out at, I've forgotten, $1. It went to hundreds of dollars.
Right.
And before the people involved who had stock could could get rid of the stock, could sell the stock, the bubble burst.
Yes.
It was worth pennies.
And what is the stock worth today?
I think $500-600.
$526 a share.
Right. So everybody got rid of the stock at pennies.
Oh, so you got rid of yours?
Of course, everybody did.
But why not?
And then you went back as a spokesperson for money.
Right.
Well, we continued. Yeah. Well, they paid me per year.
Buy high and sell low.
Yes, but Bill, why didn't you
put your foot in that guy's mouth?
Have you guys gotten any closer to liking each other? Any?
I love George. Are you serious?
And I love you too. Don't we just exude?
I love the difference.
I mean, it's so crazy.
I have pleasure in the theory of love. And your practice of love is different from mine.
Do you know George?
There are psychotic people that you love as well, don't you?
That's right. There are iconic people that we love together. That's true.
Have you guys ever run into each other anywhere?
No, the only way he'd run into me is with a car.
Did you
run into me last month?
Did I run into you last month?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
there you are. This is the real Bill Shatner.
So what happened,
the
George?
Real.
Let me ask you something.
What is that?
You were at that Las Vegas
that's absurd.
convention.
Did I run into you? No, that's the real Shatner. George, that's absurd.
Did you see Bill Shatner last month?
I did. At
Where
a
did
Star
you
Trek convention
at a Star
in
Trek
Las Vegas, and we crossed in the hallway. We crossed paths, and
Bill didn't even notice you.
I didn't notice him. It was the real Bill, the very real flesh and blood Bill.
Did you say hello?
Who said hi, George? And I looked, because I was in conversation. And I looked and I said, "Oh, hi, Bill," and we were like ships in the night.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Bill, do you not remember that?
Well, I was directing a documentary for 5 days called the documentary is called Fanatics, and it's a look at why fans come to conventions, and it's going to be another, I think, a terrific film that once we finish editing it.
But Bill,
and I was immersed as a director in a film. I was paying attention to nobody.
So in other words, you don't remember running into George at all?
No, actually I don't, and that's the real Bill.
I love that you two have this feud. I love it.
I don't have a feud. I don't know what's the matter with George.
He only thinks I'm psychotic, and he doesn't understand me.
But George, that makes you interesting. Your psychoses make you interesting.
So you two did in fact run into each other, but it was such a non-event. Did you?
Well, he was the one that recognized me and said, "Hi, George." The convention hallways, they're really wide hallways, and I had about 3 or 4 people around me.
Yeah, sycophants, I believe they call them.
Sycophants.
Right.
No, they were the people that were with the convention, and they. Hustle.
Do you resent that Bill gets way more money for his appearance?
No. He was the star of the show.
Do you know that
Captain Kirk?
Bill, is it true that you get $75 for an autograph and $95 to pose for professional photos with fans?
We don't do that kind of thing.
You don't?
Well, I mean, professionally, that's a sort of a cheap thing that people.
But there was this whole. Wait a minute, Bill, because there was this whole list of charges that were put into an ad we were reading.
I can't control those ads. My hands are tied.
George,
all I can do is
the genuine Bill Shatner does that.
All I can do is conduct publicity for a book called Shatner Rules. Shatner Rules, October 4th.
George, what do you charge for your autograph?
I think no, I don't charge. It's the convention that charges it. I think they charge $45.
$45. So Bill gets $75 twice. Wow.
But remember, there was also like a private reception with Bill for like $500.
What has this turned into?
I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what's
Howard Stern got $100 million.
Let's talk about that.
Do you notice how cheap the programming is?
Bill, my point is you don't have to work that hard. That was what I was saying. You have a lot of money.
The point. I don't. But by the same token, Howard, you're doing what, 5 a week?
No, three.
Oh, really? What's happening on the other 2 days?
I'm relaxing.
What are you doing?
I'm resting up.
Right, with your feet elevated because your ankles are swollen.
Oh, they actually are. You have no idea.
Well, I mean, cut some hair. I mean, God, why are you working so hard, Howard?
I'm not, actually.
You got $100 million. The rest of us are running around trying to sign an autograph.
In other words, your point is it isn't about the money. You enjoy working.
Listen, this book is
all right, the book is called Shatner Rules.
The record is unbelievable.
Shatner Rules. Your guy.
I don't believe it. That's how unbelievable it is.
What don't you believe?
What don't you believe?
He said it was unbelievable, so I'm agreeing with him.
Bill Shatner's new book, Shatner Rules, your guide to understanding the Shatner verse, so to speak, and the world at large, is in stores October 4th. Bill,
it drops.
It drops.
And that's exactly
with a
right.
thud.
And what drops, Howard, what drops October the 11th?
Bill's new album, Seeking Major Tom, hits stores October 11th. I haven't heard any of the tracks, but it does.
How come we're not playing tracks?
I don't have it.
You don't have it yet, but it's coming out. It'll be out there in the next few days.
Well, will you come in and sing a song
I'm
for
coming
us?
to New York. I'm coming to New York to do publicity for it, and you'll drop a song.
And I don't think George will be here.
I don't think I'll come then.
You want to be here when George is here.
I got to be there when George is there.
Right. Well, let me just tell you, I'll update you on George since you guys never talked. George just got back from the 𝗦𝗵cie coast. He went on a love romantic 2 weeks with his husband, Brad.
Oh, great! That's the gentleman he married without inviting me.
Right.
That's right.
You did get an invitation, Brad, Bill.
See, now there.
And you made a big issue of it.
Talking about.
And by the way, Bill,
He's confusing me with Brad, and that's the problem.
And would you have ever made love to William Shatner if he announced that he was gay?
I love him. I said on the air publicly, I love Bill Shatner.
Yes, but
Bill said publicly on the air that he thinks I have a psychosis.
All right.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I think that hasn't got much to do with love. You can love a person with a psychosis.
Well, there's something wrong with that person then.
I'm not saying I'm not psychotic. I'm saying you're psychotic.
Bill, also, the TV comedy, The Shit My Dad Says, was canceled. What happened there?
I don't know. We had 11 million people watching. We were in the top 20.
That's a hit.
I think that the things that CBS had to do with 2.5 Men, and by the way, I'm doing the roast, the Charlie Sheen roast on Monday. I'm appearing on the roast. It's very, very funny.
It's funny, but it's sort of sad, isn't it?
Well, I didn't get a feeling of sadness there. He was up and at him, and they had some really fun people to mock him. And
you know what? But Bill, seriously, in your career, you've been very wise. When you latch onto something good, you go with it. You milk it. You did.
Well,
the
that's showbiz. You never know when the next successful.
You're right, and you're grateful for when you get a hit show because you know how difficult it is.
Yep.
Do you look at a young punk like Charlie Sheen and go, you know what, son, you pissed away a great opportunity. Do you want to just shake this guy?
Well,
honestly,
I think a lot of people wanted to shake Charlie. He's very talented. He's a personable guy. He comes from a wonderful theatrical family, if you will. And, he got caught up. But there's a crazy intelligence there somewhere that, even when he was on his tirades, he was having fun and he was coining phrases, and we still talk about it. And So yeah, he had an opportunity. He was there 8 years. I presume he saved some money. I mean, he was being paid so
Right.
much.
But when you see a guy like that spin out of control, you know that it's like, you know what, you should count your blessings sometimes and say, wow, I'm a lucky guy. And a lot of people in show business would give their left arm for a job like that.
And the left thing that dangles between their legs.
That's right. And so you sat there and you roasted him. Now, what do? They write jokes for you and you sit there and read them?
That's a terrible way of putting it. First of all, you're standing.
Right.
Essentially, they write material, and you deliver it. I had Michael Tyson on my left and Steve-O on my right when I was sitting on the desk. I had more damn fun.
And Mike Tyson a reasonable guy, or?
Oh, we started discussing philosophy on the dais in front of 1,000 people.
I would have liked to have heard that.
Oh, that was an incredible conversation. I would love to have talked to him.
We have a lot to catch up on because I haven't seen you in a while. Someone told me this in 2011, this year. You and your wife returned home from a trip, and someone had poisoned your dog. Or dogs.
Somebody hadn't. It was the help that had put down poison for the snails, and we can't have poison on the ground. So the gardeners know that they got to do green stuff and take care of snails for the green. Somehow, this person had sprinkled snail poison to get rid of snails, and the dogs ate it. Yes, my dogs were poisoned, and happenstance was I was landing at the very moment they were being brought into an emergency hospital. I was landing in LAX. I rushed over there, and in a couple of days, with their intensive care, we saved both dogs.
Oh, you did?
That's wonderful.
Someone told me you originally reported to the police that you suspected 𝗛𝗄𝗿𝗍 did it.
I didn't think George would use poison. I think George would.
I love you too much.
Spill his seed all over my.
Do you seriously? That's a very traumatic thing, actually.
Oh my God! My dogs are my wife and I. Our dogs are our kids. I mean, it was horrible.
And you know what else I learned about you? I didn't know you were very close with Sandra Bullock and Jesse James. Those are your good friends.
I was at their wedding.
How does that happen?
How do you know
them?
Is your question?
No, how do you know? How do you have such a close relationship with
Are
them?
you friends with Jesse or Sandra?
Both of them are my closest bosom friends. I don't have any better friends than Jesse and Sandra.
Is that true?
No.
Oh, but
I did 2 movies with Sandra.
Right.
I see. So you were invited to the wedding.
Yeah. I didn't know Jesse, and you talk about pissed opportunity, but you more than anyone knows what it's like to be can conceive what it's like to be in somebody else's motorcycle boots. You don't know what the dynamics are and what each personality is doing.
I'm sure you said to yourself at the wedding, even these two don't belong together. If ever there was a mismatch.
At first glance, no, it doesn't seem like it. But who knows what Sandra's thinking? There's an intense guy, bad boy. I mean, how attractive that must have been. She was deeply in love with him, as I'm sure he was with her, because she's a very lovable person.
Bill, this new album you did, do you feel a connection to these songs, or does a producer come to you and say...
No, you have to understand, Seeking Major Tom is my idea of what happened to Major Tom from Space Oddity. What happened to Major Tom when he stepped out of that capsule? And I believe he walked on the moon. I believe he thought about his wife through Rocket Man, and she became, she blinded me with science. He's a space cowboy. He goes to heaven. In the Sinatra song, he goes to hell with Iron Man. I mean, it's a monumental record
So it's
that is going to
concept.
knock you off your socks. What?
It's a concept album.
It's a concept album
yes.
with 20
Yeah.
songs that I think are stupendous.
I'm
The
just wondering if
musicians-
Bill picks these songs or some producer. I'm assuming.
Whose idea was
Yeah,
this?
whose idea was this?
Mine. Good, bad, or indifferent. If you laugh at it, it's my problem. If you love it the way I think you will, it's my advantage.
Did you set fire to your principal's car
I
in high
did.
school? That's a true story?
Yes.
Were you an angry man?
Well, he strapped the hell out of me. That's the time when they had, and this is all in the book, which is drops October 4th. It's called.
Where are you right now, by the way? Where are you right now? Where are you right now?
I'm in a hotel room in Toronto.
With your wife?
Yes.
What is she wearing?
She's wearing a silk negligee, and her long golden hair spills gently across her shoulders.
Did you make love to your wife last night in Toronto?
I never not make love to my wife one way or another.
No, the reason I bring it up is George was saying earlier that him and Brad,
That's bad English.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm correcting myself. Brad and George make love only once a week on Sunday.
Well,
and it's only blowjobs.
What else?
Well, there's anal.
I have him describe. You and I went into the homo room and we began to talk.
That's true.
Well,
But
that's
seriously,
good. That's good for
is your love life still?
It's good for his prostate. No, I don't have any trouble with my prostate either.
How often do you and your beautiful wife make love?
So, I mean, it is uncountable. Sometimes as quickly as a rabbit might. You know what lions do on the veldt?
No, is the love making as much as it used to be, or
More passionate and more loving, and
I'm glad to hear that.
And sweeter. That's what beautiful love is, Howard. These are things I need.
I'm glad that you and George have that in your life. I really am.
Well, I'm sorry that you don't.
I do.
Well, there you are.
I didn't say I didn't.
How many times do you make love to your wife?
I make love to my wife as often as possible, but I masturbated
Well,
last
wait
night.
a minute. That is what, once a month?
I masturbated to babysitter porn last night. I'll be honest.
Well, that's not good for your wife.
You still masturbate, George?
Yes.
You do. How often?
Just when I, get the urge.
George, you're tongue-tied.
Well, what about you, Bill?
And that's
Bill,
because he made love to Brad.
Bill, do you still masturbate?
I can't find it.
Bill's new book, Mr. William Shatner, I should say. The new book. Before I go into the plug, why did you burn down your principal would strap you?
Yeah, in those days, if you did something wrong, they'd ask you to hold out your hand, and they'd lay into you with a rubber strap. So my little group of people were so antagonized, we wanted revenge.
And the police never arrested you for this?
They didn't know I did it.
Wow. Isn't that
So
something?
you're turning yourself in. It's because the statute of limitations has run out.
The police are all dead of old age.
And the principal, when you burned down his car, was it the satisfaction that you really were after?
He was raised to sainthood somewhere along the line.
No, but seriously, did you get satisfaction from it?
I think we lit a little fire and it didn't catch, and we just ran away.
All right, I was saying you're some badass. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Listen, Bill. Let me just say this. William Shatner's new book, Shatner Rules: Your Guide to Understanding the Shatnerverse and the World at Large, is in stores October 4th.
The power of saying yes.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
What do you say yes to?
Look, here's a perfect opportunity. Years ago, uncountable years ago, somebody said, "Be on the Howard Stern Show," and I was warned not to go. I mean, it's terrible. He'll rip you apart. When I said yes, and in that time, Robin, you were there.
Yes.
Over the years, 20 years. It's been a lot more. It's been a long, long time. You and I have known each other. What would have happened if I had said no? All this, and this morning would have not have happened.
In other words, sometimes being open-minded and saying yes to a new opportunity can lead to something.
Exactly, and even if it doesn't, to leave yourself open to life is positive. To say no and enclose yourself in, and that's the tendency as you get older, is the wrong idea. And my book, in a humorous and insightful way, tries to say that.
So this is a philosophy book. In other words, your take on life, what you've learned in your years.
But it's also a funny book.
Yeah, and yet with all of this philosophy, you and George can't get together.
And
It's sad.
somehow you can't say yes to an
to George.
apology.
Right.
What are you talking about?
You got an invitation and you made up a story just because you had your talk show coming, and you went up and down the media saying that I didn't send you an invitation, which is a blatant falsehood.
All right, if you say so, George.
I was amused by you.
Oh, well, that's great. I seek to amuse people, and if I'm amusing, that's great.
I love that you guys have like a feud because you know what? Everything's a little too perfect in your lives. You know what I mean? It's just kind of nice.
We're human. There's no perfection.
And I think George will like both the record and the book. And if he comes,
will you read the book, George?
Well, Brad might drop it on me.
On your head while you're there.
Bill might drop it on you. But anyway, so Bill.
Yes.
Mr. Shatner, come see us when you're in town, please.
Howard, we'll do it again in person. I love to visit you, and I'll be in New York doing publicity for all this as well, and I'll look forward to seeing you in person.
And we will talk about your father who didn't want you to become an actor. We will talk about your lonely days in high school. We'll talk about how you were bullied and how lonely you were.
Now, if George knew all these things, he might have some compassion.
Well, George can learn about
sympathy
all
for him.
in Shatner rules.
And I'm interested in your philosophy.
Well, let's talk about it.
All right, very good. All right. Thanks for calling.
George, hello, and pleasure to talk to you. The two of you guys, I can't wait to see you in early October.
And
I
can't
think
wait.
You are genuine. Yes, you are the real, genuine Bill.
What is it, Gary?
Hey, all the guys in the office wanted to know if you would ask them about the Schwarzenegger story.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I got to ask you about that. I almost forgot. Here's the story I heard.
Yeah.
You were somewhere having breakfast or lunch. I don't know what it was.
That's true.
Okay. You were having breakfast or lunch. Arnold Schwarzenegger was at a table.
That's right. How do you know all this?
Because I read about it.
How the heck did you?
But this is crazy. William Shatner goes up to say hello to Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was excited to say hello. You know how people in show business will do that, even though they
He does it. I've seen him working at a restaurant. He goes up and talks to anybody who's famous.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger blew off William Shatner. Like,
how?
Treated him like shit.
Really? No.
Yeah.
He did. I don't wonder where you read that.
I read it all over the place, actually. And that Arnold Schwarzenegger afterwards had a conversation with his son, and he goes, "Who the hell was that?"
Well, he might have said that. He might have said that.
And the guy goes, "Dad, that's the captain. It's William Shatner. And he listed all your TV credits, everything. And Arnold goes, "I don't know who that is."
Oh,
and
it's possible. Why not? I mean, he doesn't know anything about politics. Why would he know something about me?
I know Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've had many conversations with him.
Really? It must have been a very slow-paced conversation.
Bill, what happened? What is the truth of what happened there?
Well, the area was an area I used to take my girls, my own children, these many years ago. Well, it turns out that my grandchildren and my kids and Elizabeth and I all went to the same place the other week. It was a magical place where I took my kids. I'm taking my grandkids, and we're sitting around eating, and over at the next table is Arnold and his family. They're doing the same thing. It's like a family place. So after my kids left, they went their way. Lizzie and I were going home. I dropped over to the table and said, "Hello."
Yeah, Bill Shatner.
Yeah. And he kind of vaguely, I thought he might not have recognized me. He didn't blow me off. He shook my head, "Oh, hello," and then I went my way. But for you to know that story is like, I'm trying to figure out
How many of his kids were at the table?
Arnold's?
Yeah.
Well, he had his son there, and they were separated by about a yard. I mean, you're sitting beside your son, and you're separated by a yard. I thought that was strange.
Yeah.
And as I was leaving, 3 or 4 very muscular guys carrying food were on their way back to that table. I sort of looked behind me as they joined him, and that was all that took place. Now, how the heck do you know that?
Because it was in the newspaper, and but
But
it
who
was.
could have reported that? Everything.
Gary, where did we read that? It was crazy. And then what it said in the paper, what the point of the story was that Arnold, I guess they had Arnold's conversation with his son afterwards. I guess someone overheard it.
No, we got it from a kid that was sitting at the next table, blocked the whole thing.
Oh, right.
Sitting at the next table?
Some kid witnessed the whole thing and blogged it.
Oh, for God's sake.
And he blogged the conversation afterwards and it was terribly awkward, they said, where Arnold was like, I don't know.
No, it wasn't. It was a guy's, I thought, there's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've met him on 1 or 2 occasions, as many as I've met George, I think. And I went over just to say hello.
Can I tell you something?
That didn't penetrate.
But it seems like it was sort of weird because I never ever go over to somebody's table. The one time I did, I was with my wife. We're at a restaurant, and who's sitting there? Heath Ledger at the time with his wife. And so I was a big fan of his performance in Batman, where he played the Joker, you remember, and I thought he was great in Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, he was.
And, my wife's there, and I wanted to be a big shot. I wanted to, she goes, oh, don't you know him? I go,
play that game.
I don't know him, but I know Michelle Williams. She was on my show, and I could go over and say hello, but I don't do that kind of thing. She goes, oh, it'd be great just to tell him what we thought of, Brokeback Mountain. I go, what the fuck? Let me go do this. Well, I walk over. This guy shoots me a look like I'm interrupting his dinner. I felt like the biggest jack-off on the planet. And I was like, oh, my God, this guy gave me the blow-off in front of my then-girlfriend. And I'm like, I must look like such a tool.
Well, no,
I was embarrassed.
Well, yes, but that's a good experience for you because it happens so rarely.
No, I would never do it again.
Well, the thing that is appalling to me is this took place in 5 seconds. Hello, Mr. Schwarzenegger, how are you? Oh, and he sticks out a hand, and I thought, he's overwhelmed with sorrow anyway,
right.
and dulled by the events, and I just went on my way. I think I was alone because the kids had gone off. Liz had gone to buy ice cream for them, and I was going to get the car. I was alone.
So it didn't affect you in an emotional way, like where you said, "Oh my God,
No, but in the privacy of the car, when my wife came to the car as we were leaving, I said to her in the privacy of the car, "This is what happened," and exactly what you've just described. I explained to her. That's the only verbal explanation of what happened, and for you to tell me that this whole event, it was on the blog,
right?
Is like, I mean, I don't want to get out of this hotel room.
I know people are watching everything, but you know what? It's really true, though. I find those kinds of things embarrassing because I think because you're in show business, you expect that someone is going to give you a certain conversation. And then when they don't, you feel like a dick.
Well, I think that you usually get a pretty decent reception when you walk up to people, right, Bill?
Why are you conditioning a pretty decent? Why not say
an enthusiastic and warm reception?
Listen, I got to tell you something. I don't go up to anybody. I have been at parties. I remember the first time I was at a party in Hollywood, and Rod Stewart was sitting there with his then wife, the blonde, Rachel Hunter. And they said, and he's maybe 5 feet away from, 20 feet away from me, something like that. Someone walks up and goes, Rod Stewart would like to meet with you. why don't you come over here? I go, well, I'm not going anywhere. Let him get off his fat ass.
That's a new one.
I said, tell him to come over here and meet with me. I mean, and then one time that happened, I think, with Britney Spears. I was talking to someone. I was at a Grammy party. Miss Britney Spears would like to meet you. I said, well, tell her to come on over. What is
hysterical.
Have you ever seen that?
No, I've never heard. That's a new one.
So that's why I stay to myself. I'm not looking to bother anyone. The one time I did it was a disaster.
Well, I've seen Bill, as I said, in a restaurant, and he walked right up to Tom Selleck and said, hey, I'm William Shatner. And they had a lovely conversation.
Really?
Tom and I, but I know Tom for some years.
Well, I just witnessed you going up and saying hello.
So with the philosophy of your book,
I would have gone up and said hello.
But Bill, with the philosophy of your book, so you saying yes to say you had a thought.
But that's exactly right. That's exactly right. If, for example, this very incident could have been a small chapter in rather than saying I'm not going up there, I'm not going to visit him, I'm retreating. What the hell? What difference does it make whether he recognized me or not? I don't give a shit. You know.
Yes, but don't you think saying yes in certain instances you could be a nudge? In other words, like sometimes your fans.
Be a nudge. You're going to be an idiot. You're going to make an ass of yourself.
So are you encouraging your fans to just walk up to you when you're eating dinner?
No.
Should they say yes to meeting you?
Stay away. I'll be very rude. But what I am encouraging people to do is to say yes to opportunity.
Right.
And I got an honorary degree from McGill recently, and part of the speech, the last few lines, were I was encouraging the students to take their own path and not to be afraid of making asses of themselves. I said, don't be afraid of making an ass of yourself. I do it all the time, and look what I got.
Yeah, but don't you know that advice can sometimes go haywire in the wrong hands? Because some people have no ability to know when they should not say yes.
Of course, and that's the chance you take, and that's what's going to happen. But like walking and falling, you got to get up and keep going.
William Shatner's new book is Shatner Rules: Your Guide to Understanding the Shatnerverse and the World at Large. It's in stores October 4th, or drops, as Bill says. And Bill's new album, Seeking Major Tom, hits stores October 11th. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, man.
The great Bill Shatner.
George, thanks for talking to me.
You take care. Live
Robin,
long and prosper.
Bye, Bill.
Get enthusiastic, Robin.
I will.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Well, there's your boyfriend, Bill Shatner.
He's living long.
Yep.
And prospering.
You know what? I wanted to ask him. You know, Leonard announced that this last convention was his last one.
Right.
Well, Bill ain't giving that up.
Not $95 an autograph.
No. He was embarrassed, I think, by it. Right, George?
He never fessed up to it.
No.
Never did.
No.
Well, he does it, and I can vouch for that. I might even blog about that.
Is it true that he charges $500 for a personal experience with him?
You know, these convention organizers know the really fanatical, devout fans with some money. And so they charge not only for these private sessions with Bill Shatner, but backstage passes where, you know, they just mill around backstage and they pay like $200 or $300.
Oh, yeah.
If I want a personal experience with you, what do they charge?
If you want to have a personal experience with me?
Yeah.
Oh, thousands.
No, seriously. No, seriously. But
well, you're having one right now.
It's fabulous. I can't tell you. Well, look. It's
no,
fantastic.
that is the genuine one. I believe. This was the real one.
Yeah,
but
that was William Shatner.
Don't think you're going to pull my leg again with
Never. Do you remember actual dialogue when you do a show like Star Trek years ago? Does the dialogue stay with you, or you forget it right after you do it?
There are some dialogue that people keep reminding you that you said it.
And you don't have any recollection of it?
Oh, no, I have recollection because I did say it.
Oh, okay.
Target that explosion and fire.
Right.
Really?
So you don't, but you don't retain all this stuff. When you go on set, is the worst mistake an actor can make not to be prepared with his lines?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, it's valuable, precious time. There are 100 people on the set there, all the crew people.
Have you seen that where a guy will come on set and he doesn't know his lines?
I have. Or they're so nervous that they can't get it out.
Oh, I see. All that you could excuse.
That you can excuse.
But not to know your
very
line.
unprofessional not to have done your homework.
So what do they do? Does the director pull them aside and say, "Listen, you didn't do your homework. What is this?"
Well, you know, they need to work with a guy because they need to get the show done. So he tries to coddle them and say, well, you know, this is a situation and this is what you want or this is what you don't want. And you know,
it's possible, though, in a long monologue, you could forget a line, and you'll excuse that once, maybe twice, but not on a consistent basis,
yeah,
right?
If it's a key line and it's a important role, they're usually cast with professionals who, you know, who are professionals.
Shatner always came prepared?
Shatner was good at, when he really, you know, wasn't sure of some line, he knew how to improvise.
So that he'd get through it.
Yeah, with the appropriate kind of words.
Is that unprofessional to improvise because the other actor is waiting for a cue?
Right, right.
So you're calling him unprofessional?
Well, it is not a professional thing to do, but he pulls it off. He pulls off a lot of things.
He gets away with murder.
Like it's professional, you know, if you have...
Do the other actors sit there and roll their eyes if you're on set with a guy and he doesn't know his line? Do you just sit there and go, oh, this is going to be a long day?
You know, there are scenes where the shirt gets torn off and we roll our eyes. Bill liked to expose himself.
Oh, really? Because he was in good shape and he'd show his chest.
He was in better shape.
He was.
Well,
he
he
knew
wasn't.
the
I wouldn't
sex
say good
symbol
shape.
thing
Exactly.
was working for him.
Yeah.
So if he tore off his shirt, that meant they had to go get him another shirt, and that would drag out the day.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And
the eyes would roll
because
did you see?
Because it wasn't written in the script for him to rip off his shirt, and so.
Well, I think he got them to write it in.
I see.
And so we knew that. And so we would,
Would he do things like, I think I'll rip off my shirt here?
Yeah, was it unscripted sometimes? Was it sometimes unscripted and he would just rip off his shirt?
Did you see that show with, that was a spoof on Star Trek?
Yeah.
What was that? What was it
the
called?
movie?
Galaxy Quest?
Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
Great, yes.
There's a scene where Tim, what's his name?
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen gets his shirt torn off, and Sigourney Weaver rolls her eyes. We recognize that.
Oh, really?
It was a documentary for us. It wasn't a spoof.
I didn't know Bill used to rip his shirt off, though.
You weren't watching Star Trek.
No, I watched it all the time. I just didn't know that he would do it even unexpectedly, and just cause.
No, I think he talked to the powers that be.
I'll rip my shirt off here.
Yeah.
He wasn't that built that he should be ripping his shirt off.
He wasn't. No. He was rather fleshy.
I remember the episode where he was fighting that reptile thing.
Rex.
And he he had his shirt off almost the entire episode.
and did he look great to you?
No.
No. But that was the fun part of it. To let us watch his flesh shiver.
I remember in one episode you had your shirt off, though, but we were ripped.
Well, I worked out.
Yeah, you were doing the sword fighting thing.
The fencing foil.
Fencing, yeah. Good for you.
Only one episode where I got to take my shirt off.
Right. All oiled. You were oiled down, too, if I remember correctly.
No, that was genuine perspiration.
Perspiration.
Because I was, rehearsing in between.
Right. Wow.
But that was...
Bill should do that in every role, even today. Like, just take his shirt off.
Keep taking his shirt
Yeah, right. I'd watch that.
Maybe that's why the show got canceled. He was suggesting that he take his shirt off.
Meanwhile, I was doing the math. Bill's got to be about 80 years old now.
He is 80.
Wow.
Exactly 80.
He's in pretty good shape for an 80-year-old guy.
Yeah, and pretty energetic.
Yeah.
Too. I've seen
Yes,
him.
he is.
Leonard Nimoy is the same age.
Is
and
that
he's
right?
announced that he's retiring.
He's retiring.
Yeah, but Leonard seems 80. You know what I mean? He looks tired.
Bill looks good.
But Leonard's got those big fake teeth. You know, he's got like white, like he should age his teeth a little bit, right?
Yeah.
They're too white.
He used to smoke a lot.
I see.
And I guess it didn't look too good.
Right. Because he's got like the teeth of a 20-year-old, and he's 80 years old.
Well, there was a point where he looked like he had Soviet dentistry.
Oh, God.
And then he somehow got a free pass to America, and they gave him the teeth.
Got American teeth.
So he was on
who do you
the
think will be
host.
the last original left from this series? Do you think you? I think you'll be last man
I
standing.
am the youngest.
Yeah.
I mean, in chronologically.
How old's
The
Leonard?
next
How old's Chekhov?
Chekhov is a year older than me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Walter Koenig.
He's in pretty good shape, Chekhov.
He's not in very good shape.
He's not. He's bad health. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I didn't know that.
Not bad health, but
Just not in great shape.
Yeah.
You mean depressed from the death of his son?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, who can blame him for that?
Yeah.
Fred could console him.
Why don't we send Fred?
Right.
That's what he...
Mr.
Fred, you're
Consolation.
needed.
You're the go-to guy. How's Uhura holding up? Isn't she young?
Nichelle is a little bit older than Walter, but she is an elegant lady.
So you're the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
I think Nimoy's in the next to go. What do you think?
Oh, don't say that.
What do you
I don't want to
think?
think about
I
any
don't
of them
know.
going.
Well, I don't either, but I got a handicap. What do you
I
what
was
do you
having
think?
dinner with DeForest Kelly.
Yeah.
And,
he might be the next.
You're talking about
no,
Bones.
he's gone.
Oh,
No, he's dead. Yeah.
But he was the one that.
How did you have dinner with him if he's dead?
We did a convention, and we
Okay.
decided to stay over another night. We didn't want to catch, a 9 o'clock flight and fly all night long.
So when did you have dinner with him?
And so we had dinner that night, and he was starting to speculate like that. Who's gonna
Who's
be
the next
first
to go?
And he said, because I'm the youngest, I'll probably be the one to go first.
And then he went.
Ironically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are the last man standing, you know what you're going to get at those conventions? You're probably
my
going to
God.
rake in. You're going to get Bill Shatner money. You're going to get
You
$500,
think I'll get
$600.
$180 a photo?
Yes, $180 a photo.
I
Lock yourself up because they're going to be worth a lot of money. Those
with
photos.
the Green Berets, I had a kind of a weird experience. I went to a party, and the room was I walked in, and the room was filled with people, and I saw Aldo Ray at the other end of the room. And so
Aldo Ray,
who was in the Green Berets, and I waved at him, and he waved back, and he started working his way through the crowd toward me. And I was ready to give him a hug and say, Aldo, great to see you. He says, George, thank God you're alive. I said, what a way to be greeted. And then he started ticking off all the people in Green Berets and then passed.
you are the last one left, I think, from Green Beret.
Because, about a couple of years after that, I saw Aldo's name
I see.
on the obituary.
Right.
Hey, so let's
Everybody
say.
still here from Private Parts?
Yeah. Let's see. What if we have? We've got you. We've got Uhura. I'm talking about the main players now.
Yeah.
We've got
Walter.
I think Harry Mudd is dead, right? Harry Mudd is
Well,
gone.
he wasn't a main
I know.
player.
I'm just
Really?
just pointing out.
kid that played Kirk's son, Merritt Buttrick, is gone.
So we got Kirk. How much longer do you think Shatner's going to hold on? He's in good shape.
Yeah, he's a relentless guy. I mean,
Right.
he's driven.
He might not die at all. is
He
what you're
has
saying.
that determination, that will,
Right. He
I
doesn't.
think he's going to be around.
You know what it is? He doesn't want you getting more Star Trek. So, do you think Nimoy's the next?
He's very competitive.
Do you think Nimoy's the next one? I would guess. What do you think?
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Nimoy or Chekhov is what you're hinting at. Which one?
You say Uhura's doing okay.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Wouldn't it be interesting if George started bumping them all off? Because
So he could be the last one.
I'll take 3 phone calls and then I got to take a break. Yeah, balls.
Yeah, I wanted to ask George, would he be upset if Brad found out he masturbated thinking of another celebrity?
Thinking of another celebrity?
Yes.
Well, I do think of people. No, I've not. Well, here I am on the air.
Would Brad be upset if he found out that you were with other, thinking about other people?
I guess you will be now that I've talked about it on this.
What celebrity do you think about?
I think I'll keep it private.
Oh, God. Well, why not honor that?
Well, I mean, you got this much out of me.
But George, why
I'm
not
so
honor
unguarded.
But George, why not honor that person by telling the world who you think about?
Well,
Brad Pitt.
No, yeah, but particularly after Jason Ellis here.
Jason Ellis.
Jason
Ellis, yes. So you have masturbated thinking about Jason Ellis?
I have.
Wow.
Good for you. All right. Listen.
Well, having had that tactile experience.
Do you ever masturbate?
You can ruin a person's life, can't you?
Do you ever masturbate?
I have to go home after this.
Do you ever think about Tony Bennett?
Yes, I do, but not when I'm masturbating. I just, I love his music. I love his voice.
Yes, Gary.
Have you ever done it to anybody on the show?
What?
Have you ever masturbated to anybody on the show, like Howard or Fred or Benji or Artie or me or Will?
My wife.
Oh, he's laughing.
Oh, wow. Well,
Let's
who was
hear
it?
this.
Well, no. You think I'll
Not
fess that up here?
You have.
You're turning red, George. Come on.
What about?
No, it's the son, the Italian son.
Did you ever beat off to Will?
That's a yes.
You did?
I haven't said a thing.
No, seriously, have you beaten off to Will?
Well, he's got a new son, I hear.
Right.
Congratulations to him.
But did you ever beat
That's
off
wonderful.
to his image? I know a lot of
and,
guys.
incidentally, the Italian son is very warming. It's a very hot.
Very good. All right.
What
listen.
about Jared? I bet you.
Do you know Jared?
The sun just got redder on his face.
He's on the sun.
George, is there anyone you don't masturbate to? All right. Let me take a break. We'll talk to Tony Bennett
Thank you.
right
Thank
after
you.
these words.
Interesting revelation on the show today.
What's that?
Well, it didn't fully come out, but it was implied that George has fantasized about you.
Masturbated. Yes. Stroked himself.
I didn't know where that
to me.
I imagine this is an honor and not something to be disgusted about.
A little bit of both, I would say.
Well, I could see if one of us said it to you.
What?
One of your peers, if one of us admitted that to you, I could see you being disgusted. But George is a celebrity, a legend.
It's like, Fred's brother-in-law.
I guess.
A man who appreciates handsome men. So how could you not take this as a compliment?
It's still creepy thinking about him rubbing himself, fantasizing about sticking his dick in my ass.
During one of the
face fucking me, whatever he was doing in his dream.
That's what I was going to get to, because you mentioned the Howard earlier. I wonder what's going on in these fantasies. What am I doing? You've had some time to think about that. What do you think your role is in these fantasies? What do you see yourself doing, wearing?
Well, I see, George has stayed back and the show has ended. George has stayed back in the studio to, gather his things. I come into the studio to help organize my notes and get everything ready, prepped for the next day. And I'm working over the Howard's console. And I don't see George in there. Maybe George is behind where he usually sits. And all of a sudden, I feel my pants dropping from behind me. And then he takes me from behind. And I bleed all over the studio.
George, you were really hitting it off with Tony Bennett.
Then he grabs me by the hair, pushes me on the floor, and shoots a load all over my face. And forces me to eat it. Not that I thought about this at all before. Not that I have any desire for this to happen. I just creep myself out.
You just creep me out. I'm sorry I asked this question. George.
Yes.
About your relationship with Mr. Bill Shatner. Will there ever be a détente in this this very chaotic situation?
Well, it takes two to tango.
Right.
And I'm ready to tango. But he always keeps
popping up with one new issue after other, which, gets him attention. I mean, we sent him an invitation to our wedding, but he had a need to have some kind of issue to attract the media's attention. So he claims that he never got an invitation, and he rants and raves and calls me all sorts of names about it, And so I said, when the press came to me, we did send him an invitation, and his ranting and raving is just amusing to us. Everybody else came, and he could have come too, but then he goes on, again, he had something else happening, and he says that he's found that I have a psychosis, and that I should see a psychiatrist, and that gets him a lot of attention. I am a professional. I can work with everybody. I've worked with a lot of divas, male and female.
So you keep extending that olive branch, and he keeps slapping you in the face.
Well, if he extends an olive branch, I will certainly accept it. But it takes really two to tango.
Right. You've certainly tried. You've certainly tried to extend the olive branch, and he just keeps slapping it away, and there's only so much you can do.
Well, if he keeps slapping, I know how to slap back too, and so I respond in kind when the moment is appropriate. But no, I have no problems with him. I know what he's like, and I can work with him professionally. I am, certainly not going to have him as one of my best friends, but
we're back, George.
Oh, we are. I got to go.
Yo, what's up, Jonah?
What's up, man?
How are you, man?
Oh, man, I'm so excited to be here.
You're a big fan.
Every day, all day, every day, listen, all day, man.
So you even know guys like Ronnie?
I know who you are, dude. What? Put it that way. Yeah, when Ronnie came to let me in, I was like, Ronnie, get more traffic. Yeah, I mean, this is, am I going in here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, this is crazy. This is the absolute pinnacle of my career. I can't believe I'm here right now.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I asked for, like in my movie contract, is like as far as like just a personal thing, is a car that has Sirius XM, so in between takes I can listen to Howard.
That's awesome.
And I have it on set, so I literally run. When they yell cut, I go in the car and listen to Howard, and no one.
And you just catch the replay at different points throughout.
And I just hear different chunks of the show, and I'll listen to like the intern show and all the like the after show and everything, like the fan roundtable and everything like that.
So you even go to like Howard 101 and you're all over that.
I'm like, I'm a true Howard enthusiast. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And everybody, I mean, I just like, I don't know. It's like hanging out with a group of really funny people, but you don't have to contribute at all to the conversation.
Right.
It's
like hearing your friends get ripped on, but you don't have to do the ripping yourself.
Yeah, or no one's making fun of you except for, I guess, today maybe, if I go in there.
No, I think Howard digs you, man.
Man.
I definitely think it's mutual.
This is really, really exciting. Out of all the shit I've ever done, this is my favorite. I mean, this is like the thing I woke up excited, like, let's go. I'm so excited. I mean, it's real early.
For you, it's probably like 4 a.m. So.
Yeah, I'm from LA. Yeah,
right.
So it's early, but we've actually been traveling around the country and stuff. But yeah, dude, this is crazy. This is so bananas. Like, I can't believe I'm here.
Well, we're psyched to have you too, man.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah.
So Moneyball's the new movie.
Yeah.
But I imagine you know the show so well. You're not going to just talk about Moneyball. You're going to talk about your life, Brad Pitt, everything, the whole deal.
I imagine it's going to be a lot of stuff that does not have to do with me promoting a movie. But that's cool. That's why you come on this show. You don't come on and do some boring standard interview, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you in a minute.
Right. Thanks a lot.
All right, Jonah Hill just got here, so I'm going to go in and prep Howard. He's got some wild stories. Dustin Hoffman's the one that discovered him. He used to do these poetry readings, like kind of tooling on poetry readings at this bar in the village, and Dustin Hoffman saw him and put him in a movie.
I think he was friends with Dustin Hoffman's kid.
That's right. He's passed on some great movies. I know when Seth Rogen was here, he said he passed on a role in Transformers. He helped write Bruno. His father was the tour accountant and business manager of Guns N' Roses, and his brother manages Maroon 5 now. He doesn't like Perez Hilton because he makes fun of him.
Okay.
That's it.
Real quick, let's hear from John Lieberman, and then we'll talk to Jonah Hill, who's in a new movie with Brad Pitt. Let's go to
Brad
John
Pitt's
Lieberman.
not coming.
No, Brad Pitt wasn't available. Jonah is, though. Don't tell me you're disappointed.
Well,
John Lieberman was hyped.
Jonah's coming then,
Oh,
not
I'm
John
Jonas.
Lieberman.
All right, no John Lieberman. All right.
Yeah,
Come on
I'm
in, Jonah. I called. That's all right, Gary. You're right on top of things as usual. Hey, man, look at the new you.
Yeah, look at you. Where are you?
Look at you, man.
Hi there.
Hey, Robin, what's up? George Takei's here. Hey, this is
Takei.
What's up,
It's
Takei? I'm sorry.
Takei.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh
Hello.
man, this
Yeah.
is really good.
You got me my
really
worst.
great.
I got a neck pain. I can hardly move my head.
Would you like a massage?
Yeah,
of
can you
some-
fix it? I mean, do you know anything about that?
I went to massage therapy school for
Did
quite
you?
No, I did not.
Good story, though.
It would have been. I would have been able to help you.
So, this is weird. I was reading notes on you, and I think you've had a pretty spectacular career so far. How old are you now?
27.
27, and you got discovered by Dustin Hoffman?
Yes, that is correct.
That's
yeah.
pretty amazing. Like, you went to a poetry reading, which you'd think would be pretty lame and no one would discover you, but you went up.
You do poetry.
Well, it's a little more complex. I do not do poetry. No.
Well, you're a writer.
I'm a writer. Yeah, I came up as a writer, and I started learning how to be an actor because I was like very bad at talking to actors.
Right.
And so they said you should take an acting class to learn how to speak to actors.
Right.
So, and that's where I loved act. I fell in love with acting through taking that class to become a better writer and
Right.
actor. And it's not as simple as like I walked in the bar and Dustin Hoffman was there like having a glass of brandy and was like, "You kid, get out to L.A."
Well,
Like,
Dustin Hoffman was there because Dustin Hoffman's kids.
I'm friends with his kids.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he saw you performing poetry at the poetry read.
Well, they saw that, and that's how they thought I was really funny. But what I did for him was actually way funnier. Was I used to make these prank phone calls.
Yeah.
And he used to have me make these prank phone calls for him and call like other
really?
famous people and stuff like that.
Like, who did you call?
We called this one guy who owned all these hotels, like some super rich dude, and I pretended to be another guy who owned hotels and started talking shit to him. And he loved it. He thought it was so funny. So I made him this CD.
Where would you do this? Would you do this at Dustin's apartment? They make the funny phone calls, or would you do them?
Yeah, their house. Their family's like phenomenal.
So
group
you
of
would
people.
go over to Dustin's house. You'd say, "Hey, Jonah, I love your phony phone
You go,
calls."
call this person, call this person.
And he'd sit there.
I'd go in the other room. They'd all
Right.
be in speaker in another room, and I'd be by myself. And prank phone calls, everyone jokes around. You guys, I've heard.
We love them.
But to me, it's the best improvisational exercise you could ever have. It's the most you could ever be in character. It sounds silly.
Right.
But you really are playing a character, and you really are thinking on your toes more than you ever would in a scene.
Right. It's just amazing to me that Dustin Hoffman had a list of people he wanted you to do this to. And would they be vicious?
Is Dustin bored?
Would they be vicious
I'll
phone
tell you
calls?
a really funny story,
All
man.
right.
And this is funny because now I'm friends with Tobey Maguire.
Right. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, yeah.
Right.
He's a really cool guy. But I obviously didn't know him when I was like
Right.
starting out, and he was this big famous guy. So my biggest prank phone call I used to do that he used to Dustin loved, everyone, all my friends really loved was, and this was before Crank Yankers, so
Right.
I think they did something similar. Not that they ripped off some 17-year-old kid that they
Right.
never met.
Just
but
a coincidence.
It was just a coincidence.
Right.
But the idea was you call and pretend to be a celebrity's assistant.
Right.
Okay? And to me, this is the funniest fucking thing you could ever do because people are nuts, and all they want to do is please celebrities. They don't care about anything in the entire world. So during Oscar season is when all the celebrities rush to LA and all the hotels are booked up. So I called this like really small hotel that would never have a celebrity, like a Roach Motel in Santa Monica. And I tell them Tobey Maguire's assistant. I'm 17 years old and I recorded. I have the recording and everything.
Right.
And so
you had the gift of gab, and also you had the ability to speak like an adult, right? Because that's how you have to pull these things off.
Yeah, you have to sound like you know what you're talking about. And that was originally how I knew I wanted to be a writer, because like people were like, man, that's funny. You can call the Domino's guy and keep him on the phone for 45 minutes and
make it interesting
and make a character, you know?
Right.
So I call him, pretend to be Toby's assistant, and I go, hey, I'm an assistant to a pretty big celebrity, and it's Oscar season. Everywhere's booked. We can't get anywhere. Toby would love to. He's chosen your hotel,
right?
And the guy, it's also like midnight on like a Tuesday, and the guy's behind the counter is like, "That's crazy. Okay, yes, that sounds great." And I'm like, "Whoa, slow down. Toby has some requests, okay?" Right. And he's like, "Well, like what?" And I'm like, first of all, he needs like a pretty large-sized aquatic tank assembled within the room." And the guy's like, okay. And he's like, why? And it basically kept on for 50 minutes, basically explaining that Toby travels around with a baby seal everywhere. And the guy's like, and I'm like, what about the irrigation tubes? Like, how can we empty out the valves and everything? And the guy's like, I mean, we've never had a seal here before, but whatever Toby wants. And then it evolved, and me being dumb and 17 evolved to like, Toby likes to take jogs at like really late at night with like a pack of young children following him, like the Pied Piper, and so like the guy's like, sure, whatever you want. And the funny part is, a guy I know at that time played it for Toby, and he was like, what the fuck? And now we're friends, so it's all good. But
so Toby was pissed because now it's his name out there with you going around doing this shit, right?
Somebody thinks he likes to run with children.
Some idiot 17-year-old.
Yeah, but now he's
Dustin
hilarious.
would hear these, so you would be doing these in his home, and Dustin would sit there and be entertained by you for hours. I mean, and it's the great Dustin Hoffman, so you
yeah,
probably...
but I don't want to sound opportunistic. That's kind of my fear is like when you tell the story, it's like I truly am like great friends with his kids. I was with one of them last night. I grew up with them, so it's like it wasn't opportunistic in any way. I was just hanging out with them, and the parents are great, and they were around, so they were like,
and you probably
do this funny thing, like make us laugh.
Like, I used to make phony phone calls, and my father, if he caught us, he would just beat the shit out of me. Like, he was not going to be entertained.
I got in quite a bit of trouble. Yeah, it wasn't like
because I can't imagine. Like, Dustin Hoffman was so cool. He was like, "Hey, yeah, I want to hear you guys making funny phone calls." You know, I used to make phony phone calls for a living, doing them on the radio. And then when I caught my kids making phony phone calls, I didn't know whether to yell at them or praise them.
It's pretty hard to ground them.
Yeah, they were. It was crazy. I think one time they like called Dial Mattress and go, "That's my sponsor." You can't do that.
They found out Howard Stern's children.
So like I'm yelling at them for something I do on the radio. So it was kind of confusing. So how does that work into a job? So Dustin Hoffman thinks you're a killer. You're great.
Yeah, he just goes. He's like, you should pursue acting.
Wow.
And I'm like, you know, I wanted to write for The Simpsons. That was kind of like where my head was.
That was the goal.
Yeah, that was the ultimate thing I could have done with my life.
Right.
And he was like, you should be an actor. You're really gifted. And I was like, just took it as a compliment, whatever. You know, it was like, thanks. You know, you're the greatest, possibly the greatest actor ever.
Right.
To hear you say that is very encouraging.
Right, and he wasn't being just sort of blowing you off. He was like, he was sincere.
Well, he said it, but I was never going to be like, well, what do I do or anything. Like, honestly, like, I really need to stress you don't want to be opportunistic in scenarios like that. I'm friends with his kid's friendship was my.
Was it hard for you to make friends as a kid because you were an overweight kid, or were you a popular guy because you were so witty and funny? And
no, I was really popular.
You were really popular.
Yeah, I had a great. I went.
But
through
you
a
weren't
period,
getting pussy in high school, were you?
I lost weight. I got kind of handsome in high school for a while, and I had a girlfriend and stuff.
Oh, so you got laid?
Well, that's a great story if you want to get into that.
Sure. Did you get laid in high school?
This is a fantastic story. No, I lost my virginity my first night my parents dropped me off at college. But I'll go into why I didn't lose my virginity in high school, which is a very funny story. So I was always popular. There was a period in middle school where I was really angry that all my friends started to get a lot of girls.
Right.
And I didn't because
somehow I know that feeling.
Yeah,
right.
But mine, I've never been an angry guy, but it manifested in anger.
Right.
And so I was kind of a dick for like a couple years, and then I got past it, and then I got kind of handsome in high school, and girls started to like me, and I got this really cute girlfriend. I was really psyched.
Right.
And
you're like, wow, I'm happening here.
I was like, this is cool, because
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Right in the middle of the city. So, so we had this plan that we're gonna like have sex on prom night, like a John Hughes movie or something.
Right.
I wanted, because I'm a huge girl and I wanted it to be special, and so we made this plan to do that.
Go to the prom and then bang at the hotel, or
bang,
make love.
Make love.
Right. Make love in the car.
George,
maybe?
can you say make love?
Make love. Yes.
So we go and I get like blackout hammered with my friends, like real drunk, and we go back to my room. And I threw up into her mouth while we were
That's
and
disgusting.
she slept. So not only did I not have sex, but she slept with my friend's girlfriend, like in their room. So it cock-blocked him as well.
Oh God!
And then my losing my virginity story is crazy.
Why couldn't it happen the next day?
I can't be here for 4 minutes without divulging every piece of information.
Yeah, but why didn't you bang her like the next day?
She was sleeping in another room.
Honestly, we lived with our parents. Like it was
prom night or no night.
No, it was not even night. Just circumstantially, it never like came to fruition.
How far did you get with her? Did she give you a hand job?
Yeah.
Oh, she did. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So you'd had a hand job.
Come on, Howard.
All right. Oh, hey, listen. I don't know what your story is. We're just trying to feel each other out.
Trying to see what the kids were doing back
That's
then.
right. Yeah, sure. What are you kids up to? So you go to college. The first night at college, you get laid.
Yeah.
Look at you. What college did you go to?
Well, I went to Boulder for one semester. I wouldn't call it going to college.
Boulder's not a college, is it?
Honestly, it's just like a drug and snowboarding factory.
Were you a bad student? Is that why you had to go to Boulder?
Well, no, I was so man, I'll tell you, during this angry, fucked up period during like 7th, 8th, 9th grade, I went to this school that I didn't really like very much.
Right.
And I was going through a hard time personally with like my mom was sick or whatever.
Right.
And
she die?
No, she's alive. She's all healthy, thank God. And I was like bummed that I wasn't getting any girls, and I was a dick.
Right.
And so I did really poorly in school. And then I went to this other school, made all my best friends, got straight A's.
Right.
But my 9th grade grades were literally F's.
Right.
So I got like A's and then all F's, and it all factored together to like a 3.0 as opposed to like a 4.0.
So for you, it's Boulder.
So I get into Boulder. All my friends are going to like fucking Georgetown and shit. And I'm going to Boulder.
It's embarrassing.
And I get there. I'll get to the good stuff. Don't worry. So I get there. My parents are there. It's the first night. Like my parents aren't leaving for like 3 days.
Right. They're going to hang out. They really are into you.
Yeah, my parents like me a lot.
Right.
We're real tight.
They're going to college with you.
Yeah. And I remember I smoked cigarettes at this point, and I really didn't want to go to Boulder, and I was like, you guys are making me go to college. I just want to write comedy. Leave me the fuck alone. Like this rebellious thing. And they were like, you're going to college, blah, blah, blah. And I go, and my parents, I like secretly smoked cigarettes.
Right.
And I was like, well, guess what? I fucking pulled out a cigarette at the airport. It was like, I smoke cigarettes. And my mom was like, put that shit out. She like fucking almost snatched it in my face off. So whatever, we get to Boulder, and And I go out and I'm like, I don't know any of these people. I don't snowboard. I've never been in the cold weather before.
Yeah, you're not a Boulder guy.
I'm not a Boulder. I'm way too like anxious and want my life to get started to be here.
Right.
And everyone's just the most mellow party animal you've ever seen in your life.
It's a bunch of slackers.
People, this dude I get to my dorm and that guy just hands me a bottle of Southern Comfort.
Wow.
And is like, here you go, man. So I get real drunk and I meet this girl and she looks like real good to me from what I'm, because college you can really reinvent yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
I was kind of like, I was in a band, like I kind of looked a little cool. I was like handsomer at this time.
You weren't heavy at that point?
I wasn't heavy at that point, so I was like, I was feeling like real good. So I meet this girl and it's on and we like have sex, right?
Just like that.
Like, yeah, it just
But
goes
you were
down.
drunk.
I was drunk, so I don't remember it. And I mean I remember it, but I remember it actually.
You put it in and you come in like 2 seconds?
Probably. I imagine it wasn't a long affair.
Yeah, right, I know the feeling. I still do
that. So I wake up and I'm like, oh man, there's like this hot kind of girl next to me. Right. And I later learned that this was not a sign that you should be with someone if they have she had a Playboy insignia, like not tanned, like, you know what I mean? Like, so everywhere her body was tanned except for the Playboy insignia on her.
That's an odd girl, right?
Well, it's
That's
just not
scary.
odd, but it's like, it's not like, hey, this wasn't her first time doing this.
Right. And what's she doing with the Playboy insignia
That's
anyway?
what I'm saying. Yeah.
She's trying to be a playmate. Yeah.
Right.
So we wake up. My roommate's freaked the fuck out. He's an ROTC guy.
He probably thinks you're a stud.
He thinks I'm like awesome, but also like he just wants to do homework and be in the ROTC.
Did you think college was going to be like this every day now? Were you under that impression since you had never been to college before? You were probably like, wow, you go to school and you get laid every night.
Honestly, that's kind of what Boulder is like. Like, honestly, the guys I know I got the fuck out of there because I'm like, I need to get a job and like start being a man or I'm going to be a drug addict and a crazy person. And a lot of dudes I know who stayed there
are drug addicts.
They chill out in Boulder and they trip balls like every day.
Wow.
And so my parents show up.
Yeah.
It's like 8 a.m. the next day, and there's a knock on the door. My parents show up to take me to breakfast.
And they see the
and
girl?
there's this fucking girl, the Playboy bunny thing, like naked in my bed.
Your old man must have been, wow.
Well, no, they didn't see. I was like, I was like, Mom, go get a cup of coffee or something. I'm like, hey, you gotta get out of here. Like, this isn't cool. My parents aren't into me bedding weirdos.
You knew you were such a stud, my friend.
I did okay.
You know, you get the image in the movies and on these TV shows and things that you're like this, the nerd or the nebbish, you know. And
I've always been good at talking to people. I think you probably, I mean, not that you are a nerd in any way. I don't. I don't view you in that way. That's not what I was saying. But
I'm a nebbish.
But the gift of gab, being funny, like that's a very powerful thing.
It somehow wasn't powerful enough to get me laid, but yes, it is powerful. You're
but
right.
also, I wasn't a bad-looking guy, and then I got heavier, and then I got cast in all these movies.
Why did you get so heavy? What happened there?
I think that's an honest question. I mean, I think that's not something I'm afraid to talk to or whatever about.
Were you depressed?
I think it was just like anxiety,
right?
And like I really am focused and motivated guy. And
what were you eating? Were you eating McDonald's? And
honestly,
that kind of
I never learned about nutrition. Really.
Right, me
this
too.
was the first time I learned about nutrition. Did you really?
Yeah, and I thought nutrition meant instead of eating like 5 pieces of fried chicken, you should only eat 2. Like I didn't understand the concept of nutrition.
So when I eventually went to this nutritionist guy, his really insightful point of why I think he goes, what did you write down your 5 favorite foods that you go on the island or whatever, and it was like the menu of a 6-year-old's birthday party. It was the most pathetic fucking thing. It was like fucking chicken fingers and mac and cheese, and he's like, look at this because this is what a 6-year-old eats. You're an adult
Is that what
man.
you would eat? Would you eat like chicken fingers?
It would fucking be the dumbest. I lived like think about this. I became successful at 21, 22 years old.
The first thing you were in was a Judd Apatow project,
well, I'd
right?
been in other movies, but like Dustin had got me in I Heart Huckabees, and I, you know, but the big breakthrough was Superbad, right? That's like that for me was like
with Seth Rogen,
where Seth wrote it, with Evan Goldberg, and we were all like really close friends, and
Right.
it was a really joyous experience. But I became successful 21, 22 years old.
Right.
My friends were in college. I lived like a frat guy. I didn't have a nice place or anything. Seth and I lived in the same apartment. We fucking had a bong was our like lamp. He moved out and I moved into the apartment.
So you were in Boulder.
You know.
You transferred to a good college, and then how
New
soon?
school here in New York.
New school in New York, and then how soon do you start getting acting jobs while you're in college?
No, well, what happened was I got, so then Dustin, so it was like I go home, he gives me this compliment.
Right.
And then he calls me one day and he's like, I'm interning for my friend's older brother.
Right.
I was making boxes for him. He worked at like a music company. It was like me and like 10 dudes in a basement making boxes.
And you get this call from Dustin Hoffman.
So high every day at work.
Oh, dear.
All you had to do was just fold boxes. It was like the dumbest job ever.
What would you do, weed?
Yeah, I don't do like real drugs.
You're not
and
into
shit.
coke?
No,
You never tried it?
No, I never. Hey man, I've tried shit.
That's right.
I don't know.
Acid? You ever just take a trip?
No, I never have. It's not honestly like the
bad
only
shit.
drugs I've ever done that I enjoyed were weed and mushrooms, like once every 2 years.
You never did ludes. You never did hash oil. You never did.
I don't think ludes was my like generation. I don't
see.
think.
Yeah,
they don't even make
they
that
sound
anymore,
like
right?
everyone who speaks of them when
Yeah.
you talk to someone of that generation, they say like ludes were. That's what I liked.
Yeah.
I'm like. That sounds cool to me, but I don't even know if that exists anymore. Like
They
I've
really
never
don't.
heard of that,
Well, never mind.
They
that.
were
But
so
anyway,
good they stopped
yeah,
making them.
That's right. They used to make them and they stopped. They like disappeared.
They're like, this shit's too good.
And they were 25 cents a piece.
Everyone's gonna be just on this shit all the time.
They were 25 cents a piece. Even in college, I could afford those. I was taking way too many. But
drugs were never like my big deal.
Yeah, I'm a big anti-drug guy because I did acid and all that, and it was a bad experience.
It's
Very
not for me.
dangerous.
Honestly,
Right.
food was more my like
your drug.
my like thing I had a problem with. So Dustin calls me one day and he's like, "Hey, I want you to come to this house in Brentwood right now and meet me and some people." So I never thought he was gonna like, actually reach out in a meaningful way. I thought he would just pay me a nice compliment, maybe some motivation.
Right.
But he went the extra mile and was like, "Come meet me at this house." So I go to my boss and I'm like, "Yo, I gotta leave right now."
Right. Dustin Hoffman needs me.
And he's like, "Where are you going?" And it's like the middle of the day. I'm like, "I just gotta go. I don't really know if I could tell you without sounding ridiculous or anything." Like I didn't tell him I wanted to be an actor or anything like that. And so he's like, "Well, what are you doing?" I'm like,
I would have been like, "Hey, listen, son, these boxes need to be made." Fuck Dustin Hoffman.
He actually had a good joke because I was like, I gotta go meet Dustin Hoffman at this house right now.
Yeah.
And he said, "Yeah, I'm meeting Christopher Walken at Starbucks." and I was like, "All right, man. Well, I'm fucking getting out of here, man. I'm leaving." So I left, and I go in this house. I literally, no one answers the door. I open the door, and it's Dustin, David O. Russell.
Wow.
Jude Law, Naomi Watts.
Oh my goodness.
Mark Wahlberg.
Wow.
Lily Tomlin, Jason Schwartzman.
All standing in the
all
house.
sitting around like reading the script for this movie they're about to do.
Right.
And they're listening to my print call CD.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. When I get in there, I'm 18, 19 years old. I'm like
flipping out.
I'm not even flipping out. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, how did I get here?
Yeah, what am I
like,
supposed to do here?
Like, I literally was folding a box.
Yeah.
For an hour
2 minutes ago.
Literally was folding a box. Why am I in this room with these folks? And then David O. Russell was like, "Dustin, this is the guy you're telling me about." And he was like, "Yeah." And we went in the room and talked. He's like, "I want you to come and audition for this movie tomorrow."
Wow.
I stayed up all night. You
practiced your lines.
I practiced. I studied acting, so I knew I had auditioned for plays and stuff. And,
right.
I go in and I audition, and it was awful. And
Was it?
Yeah, it was awful. I didn't have an agent. I didn't have anything like that. And I was nervous.
Right.
And they called me and they're like, "You got like this part. It's a couple lines. It's nothing much, but it's your foot in the door." And
wow. I mean, did you blow Dustin for that? I mean, you must have been like out of your mind.
I genuinely thank him very profusely. Like I don't, because
what a great guy to give you that kind of break. That he was
he's
that
a wonderful
generous.
man. And to me, it's just separately as I learn more about cinema or not cinema, I sound like a douche, but like I learned more about like classic movies and stuff.
Right.
I really understood, because at that time I was young. I don't think I'd seen Dustin. Was probably like Hook.
Right.
I had seen The Graduate or like Midnight Cowboy.
You didn't know anything about this.
Yeah,
guy.
I didn't see Marathon Man. So you know, Tootsie. So as I grew older, like Dustin and Bill Murray are like the two guys who are my heroes, because they do comedy and drama both so seamlessly.
You'd
so
love to have a career like that, right?
That's what I'm trying to do, you know. So it is ironic that it ended up being Dustin, and he, for some reason,
he took a liking to you.
Yeah, man.
All
it's
based
just
on phony phone calls. You know, my parents used to say phony phone calls were a bad thing. I think they're a good thing.
Look at this guy, got a whole career out
You're
of
not
it.
kidding. Phony phone calls. Case closed.
You know, Sal is back there creaming now. You know, Jonah made such a big step.
Can I meet Richard and
after-
Sal when I leave?
I heard that the only movies, you're a pretty normal guy, that when you go to these movie sets, you know, you're all business. You don't make a lot of demands. You're not a Hollywood guy.
Can I tell you about this, please?
Yes.
I know you're going to say.
Go ahead.
I make one demand in my contract.
Go ahead.
That I have an automobile on set with Sirius XM so I can listen to the Howard Stern show.
That's something else.
In between
right?
takes. And I'll tell you even furthermore, I'm not coming here and kissing your ass. I'm not like here to...
No, say something nice. I need it.
No joke. It's in my contract that I have a car. My assistant's outside. She'll tell you we have traded in cars because they didn't have satellite radio.
I like this.
Because let me tell you, in between takes, not even in between setups or scenes or anything, in between takes, because to me it is the most calming thing. A movie set can be very chaotic. People also want to talk to you.
Yes.
A lot, like, and you're trying to kind of stay in what you're doing.
Right.
So I go in and I listen, and no one, if you're listening to it, you're focused on something.
Don't you need to sit between takes to focus on your lines, though?
I do.
Are you easy to memorize?
I memorize them the night before, and I work on everything. I prepare ahead of time, so by the time I get there...
How long does it take to learn a long monologue? That must be a bitch. I think that's the biggest negative. Acting wouldn't even be hardly work if you didn't have to memorize all that crap.
To me, it's the memorization part's I'm really good at that kind of stuff. It's about just making it feel real after doing it once.
Right.
Right. But the thing that I was talking about, it's like hanging out with a group of friends, being funny, but you don't have to contribute to the conversation at all.
Right. Let them do the work.
Yeah, it's like when you're with your friends, like you got to chime in here, you got to be funny sometimes. Like I get to hang out with you guys and not have to contribute at all.
So what I'm learning is you're a big enough star to demand Sirius in the car.
It's my only thing. Come on, look at me, man. I'm not a diva or ass.
But when you demand this, they go, "Hey, what the fuck is with you, kid?"
No, they go, "Thank God he's not asking for a fucking trailer the size of a building."
That's
you know?
right.
Or
That's
like,
true.
how good he's not asking for more. You know, for me, it's not about fancy stuff. It's about stuff that makes you work the hard.
So after you do I Heart Huckabees,
yeah,
what happens? How do you get super bad and get in with all those guys? How does that all happen?
This is funny. So I go back to New School after doing Huckabees, thinking my shit don't stink, man.
Right.
I go in there like, I just got in a movie. I'm in my acting class. My acting teacher's giving me notes. I'm like, fuck you. Tell me notes.
I'll give you notes.
Yeah, I just worked with David O. Russell. Who the
Right.
fuck are you? You know? So, like, I think I had an inflated sense of really where I was at
Right.
in my career.
Right.
Because I figure you're in a movie, you're a movie star.
That's right.
Right?
Sure.
So I go back to college, and I go there for a semester, and I'm like, fuck this noise, and I drop out. My poor parents are very... my dad's an accountant.
Right.
So
you drop out, and they're freaking out.
They're freaking out, yeah. They're legitimately freaking out. Everyone in my family has a crazy work ethic.
You dropped out because you figured, well, after I Heart Huckabees, my career.
Here's the honest truth. It wasn't about a big head. Honestly, it was, I'm 18 years old. if I try this for 5 years, I'll be 23 and can still go back to college.
Right.
That was my rationale of doing it.
Well, it makes sense.
So do it while you're young, right? So I do it. My poor parents freak out, but they were cool. And I don't work for 2 years.
No break, nothing.
I'm applying for jobs at like Domino's. I'm in.
They're like, you idiot.
They're like, you blew it.
Right.
Because the movie comes out, I'm in it for 2 seconds. It's not like it's like some standout thing. So I have, but I'm making friends who are wanting to do the same thing that I'm doing.
Sure.
That's what you do.
Making connections.
You form a community. You form friendships. So I'm a young actor struggling. There's a few other guys that are struggling, but we all have the same taste.
Right.
So I'm in a movie theater, and I'm seeing a movie, and I'm sitting behind Seth. And
Seth Rogen.
And his buddy, 𝗏𝗏𝗿𝗏, Dave 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, he's from Numbers. He's a good buddy of ours.
Yeah.
He's sitting there, and we have a mutual friend. So I'm like, hey, man, I'm Jonah. We have a mutual friend. And he's like, oh, cool. And he's like, hey, this is my friend Seth. Hey, Seth, what's up, man? How's it going? And we fucking become friends.
and so a partnership is formed.
And not a partnership because he has a writing partner, Evan, but I'd say there's a group of people like Paul Rudd, myself, Seth,
who all started hanging out.
Jason Segel, who all started hanging out, and Judd being the leader of all of this, obviously the Peter Pan, if you will, who believed that we can make different kinds of comedies than were being made if we ever had the power. And Judd was the only one who it looked like was ever going to have any power
because he could write.
Because he had some success. I mean, he wrote for Larry Sanders. He wrote, some of the Larry Sanders to me is the ultimate thing you could strive for comedically.
That's right.
Because it had a tone of honesty and drama with the comedy. It was
amazing.
It's a masterpiece.
Right.
Hank Kingsley is the greatest character in the world. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the kind of shit I liked. I liked stuff that was a little more rooted in reality and not like a dude running into a glass window.
So a random meeting in a movie theater leads to this incredible career
and then a
field.
week later, they call me and say, do you want to audition for One Line in the 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Right.
As the eBay store guy. And the line was written as, can I buy a skateboard?
Yeah.
And I go, sure, man. I know Seth now a little bit. I call Seth and say, hey, I'm going to come in and do read or whatever. We're all trying to make it. Like, no one's made it yet.
So you guys were unusual, too, because...
Judd hadn't made it.
Yeah, but you guys were unusual because you guys are very natural on screen. One thing I'll say about you and Seth and Judd's kind of comedy, it's all very kind of natural. It doesn't feel forced.
But that's why people assume we're our characters. That's kind of where that thing comes into play.
Yeah, you pull it off.
Well, I appreciate that.
So things start to break for you. Now, are you becoming do you start getting laid like a high caliber type of woman when what Superbad comes out?
That is the turning point.
It's the turning point. You start to meet a whole different level of girls, right?
It's not even a level. It's just like. Come on. I don't want to lump us together, but my point of view is a guy like me at that point has to work really fucking hard at being funny and really putting in time. We're talking dates before any sort of physical thing comes into play.
Right. You got to really prove yourself.
You really have to prove that you're worthy of it. They're willing to overlook the obvious shit to be with you, right?
But then when Superbad comes out,
Superbad was I feel a lot right now with Moneyball coming out how I felt when Superbad was coming out.
That'll take you to another level because Brad Pitt is in it.
Because it's a big drama and it's starring Brad Pitt and me and Philip Seymour Hoffman and people actually like it and aren't laughing me off the screen. It's a totally.
Did you feel that with Superbad? Did you know ahead of time that it was going to be big?
When we were making it, the extras on set thought we were making a straight-to-DVD movie.
Oh, they did.
Because it was not a very cheap movie.
Right.
Judd was not Judd. It was so funny when Judd became Judd.
All right.
We like watched Judd became.
He wasn't
Judd.
the director writer that he was.
40-Year-Old Virgin was like this movie that no one thought I think they got shut down their first week and then brought back to life. Like
40-Year-Old Virgin didn't appear to be some big giant super success.
yeah, Steve Carell. I remember I knew who Steve Carell was because I'm a fucking dweeb, but it's not like
Anybody
people knew who Steve was, and like on a major scale. They knew he was funny.
So Judd becomes Judd. Judd gets super bad.
He
Judd
gets
puts
Superbad
you
made.
in super bad.
Yeah.
And tell me about the pussy. I mean, does it come
let's
like
get to the good
crazy?
stuff.
Yeah, let's get to the good stuff.
Okay, my apologies. So Superbad, we're making it. Michael Cera and I spend it. We're best friends. Seth, we're all, and it was all of our college experience.
Right.
That's kind of a fun thing we never talked about was making of Superbad. None of us went to college really or finished. I didn't.
Right.
So this was our college. We would have these crazy fucking parties while we were making it.
Really?
Yeah, we had played this game called Edward 40 Hands. You ever heard of this game?
No.
Evan, you know Evan Goldberg, Seth's writing partner. You ever heard?
I don't know him,
He
but
wrote
Seth told me
Superbad.
about him. Yeah.
He's a great guy. One of the fucking. You know when people say people like the husband because they really like the wife?
Right.
That's like Evan to Seth. I always joke around. You like Seth because Evan's the best guy.
So what is
No,
the
they're
game?
both fucking
What is the
amazing.
game you guys play?
Edward 40 Hands, where you tape 40 ounces of malt liquor to your hands, you
Yeah.
duct tape them, and you can't take them off until they're both empty.
Oh.
So lots of dudes piss their pants during this game. It's really an advantage if you have a girlfriend who's willing to take your penis out of your pants to pee for you.
Right.
I invented a system with a little string where you down 140. Then there's a string, and you use the empty 40 to pull down the zipper and then maneuver your penis out of your pants.
With the bottle?
With the empty bottle.
So
then
you're
you
an
just
innovator.
casually sip the next one, yeah.
Right.
I'm like...
You're the man.
I'm like
You guys really were a
He's
waste
like
of
an
space.
inventor.
Yeah.
Yes.
we were really fucking idiots, and
Right.
it was so fun.
And yet being idiots is exactly what went into the movie.
Yeah, Emma Stone's there, and she's 17, and me, and Michael Cera, and
All hanging
Rudd's
out.
around, and Siegel's, everyone's just around. None of us
Right.
had fucking jobs. Like, when Judd was making these movies, like Pineapple Express, I would help them write. I would sit on set and write because I didn't
How
have
would you make
job.
a living, though?
I fucking lived with my parents.
Wow.
It was miserable.
Oh, my God.
God damn, dude.
And would
it
they
was
say to you every
terrible.
day, what are you doing?
They said there's this fucking 40-year-old guy who wants to fuck our son. Like, I always joked with Judd, like my parents think you're some weird pedophile. Like, why do you like me? They don't understand why you like me.
Your parents must have, I bet privately, were like, I think he might really be on the road to disaster. I mean,
Yes,
he's not going
yes.
anywhere.
And my
Yeah.
dad and I had a very tough conversation recently, which is it was a beautiful conversation.
Right.
And he was like, there was a moment, your mom was really supportive of, she knew you weren't going to fit in the normal path.
Right.
I'm an accountant. I went to school for accounting.
Right. And he took a very traditional path, and he probably wanted that for you.
And he said, I was very concerned, he's like, I just didn't know if you'd be like, nothing, or like, even able to support yourself, or
true.
If you'd ever leave home.
So when does the pussy come? Tell me about Superbad.
Fuck all this stuff. Let's get to the pussy.
Superbad comes out.
Superbad. The day Superbad comes out, Michael Cera and I spend every moment together. We're best friends.
And you're not guys who got laid a lot.
No, man.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, somehow I thought.
Not even making the movie. You're like, I'm making a movie. Please sleep with me. No, it's
You didn't even fuck
I don't
the extra.
believe you. I don't
Right.
believe you. No, I don't believe you.
Okay.
So, and I've had girlfriends during various points and these things. So, Michael and I I lived in Seth's old apartment. He moves out. I move in. Michael, Cera, and I spend every day there. We walk around there. It was right by Canner's Deli, like in the middle of the city.
How did you have money? Did they pay you for Superbad? Did they give
I had
you some
enough to
money?
get this apartment.
Enough, yeah,
enough
right.
to get my own apartment.
Right.
And after Superbad, but it hadn't come out. So Michael and I walk around every day talking about bullshit that 20-year-old guys talk about.
Right.
I remember I bought a newspaper. August 17th, 2007 was literally just the craziest day. I mean, it was a day Superbad came out.
Yeah.
And it started to get crazy when like billboards were around, but people didn't know what it was. Like it was just weird. My friends were like, "I saw a fucking billboard of you like on a whole building." Like,
but it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
And you're walking around the building, and
Yeah.
it's a
Right.
dilapidated apartment, and you're on a billboard.
Yeah, and I literally a billboard above my shitty fucking apartment. They literally put it above there, and it wasn't getting me laid. So the movie, I'm like, look outside the fucking window. No, so Mike and I go outside my apartment, we're playing video games, we go get a bite to eat, and I'm not kidding you. It was like what you see like Beatlemania on TV. Like when we're together,
it really clicked for the women. They understood who you were. It
wasn't even from a female. It was just people would go fucking nuts when they saw us. Like it, and Chris
McLovin.
Forget about his life. His life. I mean,
does McLovin get laid a lot now? I mean, does he?
Yeah, I made sure to get him laid on that tour.
So you start to get
my
laid.
main job on the Superbad tour was the fucking best thing ever.
You mean promotional tour?
The promotional tour.
Because why? People knew about you?
Because the movie fucking ruled.
Right.
Right? Like, and I don't want to sound like a douche, but it like played great. It played like a rock concert.
People love it.
So we walk in and do Q&As. It was like after a rock concert. We just made them laugh for an hour and a half.
Right. And
so we're going down to colleges.
So when do you start getting like, did you ever get a twosome, a threesome?
So
what
here's
do you call
the deal.
it?
So the movie comes out, right?
Yeah.
And the next day they ship us to, we just become famous. And I'm like, yes. And the next day they ship us to Europe where we're not famous anymore.
Your whole mojo. Your whole
I'm
mojo.
like, give me a week. Give me a fucking week.
There's an opportunity here.
You want to use your superpower.
I'm like, shit, I just won the lottery and you guys are making me move to a place where currency has no value anymore?
So when you go to Europe, you're not known.
But then, luckily, we go to England.
Yes.
And the movie opens the weekend we get there at number 1. And it's like an explosion. And we're in a different country. And we're exotic for some reason because we're like American actors.
Right.
And we're there. The night we get there, we're like all surreal. We didn't know famous people and shit. We were insulated in our world.
Right.
And so we get there and we're on the same floor as all the High School Musical kids, right?
Oh, my.
And so they get us tickets to see Prince.
Right.
And I invite the High School Musical kids. I'm like, I'm gonna get these kids fucked up, like, you know what I mean, like, and you know, I'm like, because I'm the lead, I'm 21. Right. Everyone else is like 18. You know, so like, I can buy booze. I can.
You're
like,
the leader.
I've been to college.
You're the man.
I'm like, I know how to have a good time. Yeah.
So did you bang all the high school students?
No. None of the High School Musical kids, but
No.
I definitely got them blackout drunk. I got them all drunk. I don't care what any of them say, all those little Disney kids.
Did you start to have threesomes and all this kind of thing?
I definitely started getting a lot more sexual attention than I ever could have imagined would happen in my life. And it was...
Right.
A friend of mine actually told me a story, which has really resonated with me, which was he was a really big guy. He was a really overweight guy, right?
Yeah.
And he lost all this weight in college. And he became really handsome. And I'm not saying this is to me at all. This has nothing to do with my situation at all.
Right.
I'm just saying a parallel story. And all the women who were mean to him gave him attention all of a sudden.
Yes.
And it fucked him up. And it gave him a complex because he's like, I hate you guys.
Right.
You only like me because I'm handsome now.
Right.
So for me, it was a little bit of like
you were angry.
I was a little angry.
Like,
I
oh, you
anger.
girls never paid attention.
You're the
all of a
same
sudden,
guy.
I was the same dude August 16th that I was August 17th.
See, I never had that problem. I just, I was never angry with the girls. I just took advantage of whatever I
You're
could.
still angry with girls who didn't sleep with
come
you in
on.
high school.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, no, and it wasn't anger. It wasn't anger towards the girls. It was just like, I don't know. Like, I had some fun. I like went around the country. I got laid a lot.
Right.
I
You
experienced
did a country tour and you laid somebody in every state.
I just had some fun. Like, I treated it like. I even talked to my dad. I was like, Dad, and my dad's like the greatest guy.
What was your dad like? Hey, you better wear a rubber.
He was just like, have some fun.
Right.
He's like, this is a rare opportunity in someone's life. Like, have some fun. Don't settle down like right this second.
Right.
Because he knows me. I'm going to find the first fucking person who will marry me. And
Well, what about that? So you're still with the same girlfriend?
Yeah, I've had a girlfriend like on and off for 4 years.
On and off?
What is the on and off?
When Superbad came out, we were off. She knows. I cleared all this with her.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're back with her now?
Yeah, we're dating. Yeah.
Is that who's out in the green room with you? Is that your girlfriend?
No, my assistant, Catherine.
Oh, assistant. I heard she's hot.
She's really cool.
Yeah, you're not
Dude,
banging her?
No.
What do you mean, no?
She's like my sister, man.
Well, maybe if Moneyball hits, you'll get her.
I'll get a chance.
All right, get a chance.
She listens to the show. She before didn't know about the show. Now she knows who, like, she's singing cocaine. She knows everything.
So this girl that you're dating now, I mean, is this your fiance?
No.
You're too young, right?
But how
Slow
did
down,
you?
Caballero.
I mean, where did she come in? Was she a college girlfriend? Or?
We grew up in L.A. and it's funny how we met. Actually,
did she not pay attention to you in high school? And
No.
She's
the shit. She's the shit. She puts up with all this fakakta job, as they say. Right. And it's funny how we met because my friend dated, basically had sex and screwed over all of her friends, like 5 of them, made them all like hate each other. And I was always with her, next to her, while he was like dating each one of their friends down the line. So finally, we were just like, "All right, I guess we should date." You know.
So you think you're gonna marry this one? I mean, no more pussy for you? I mean, this is it?
I don't know, man.
I mean, you're on a roll.
She's
I mean, you're
a good lady.
You're in movies with Brad Pitt. Did you see Angelina Jolie on this set?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, their whole
you ever
family
beat off
was
to
around.
her or anything?
I did not. No.
Really? I would. If I met her, I'd beat off to her. I'd beat off on her.
They are, honestly, man, they are the kind of people. Brad, I mean, I don't know her as well, but Brad I know very well at this point.
Yes.
And he's the kind of guy.
He must love getting high with you.
He
loves the weed.
I don't know about that.
Well, what do you mean you don't know about it? He'll tell you.
He loves.
You smoke weed with him?
I have not smoked weed with him, no.
Oh, come on.
Genuinely.
You're not a friend.
I would tell you.
He loves hash. He loves it all.
I would tell you, honestly, this movie was not like the kind of movie where you like smoke weed.
It wasn't super bad.
It's not a weed movie.
Yeah, it's a serious movie, and honestly, I was like real focused, and he was.
He's
real
got
focused.
too many kids, though, right? I mean, it's ridiculous.
They are so cool. I mean, I don't know how
kids.
There's a lot of kids, but honestly, their family. I was gonna say about him was he is legit, like everyone, everyone wants to kiss each other's ass. You come in here, say your co-star's nice or some big famous guy's nice. He is the shit, man. He is so cool, so funny. Like,
didn't pull any bullshit with you. Didn't
no
try
bullshit,
to yell at
man.
you or say, "Hey,
Nothing,
you're not professional."
Dude. He fought
like
for me to get the part. Like, like he. I was not the obvious choice to be in this like
who in Hollywood?
drama.
Who in Hollywood is not the shit? Who's a real asshole?
That's a dangerous question, man.
Who's a real asshole?
I'll tell you what. I've been really lucky, man. I've been really lucky.
You haven't met any assholes? Is that what you're
You've
saying?
met a few assholes.
Yeah, I've met some assholes.
Who is a real asshole?
You know what?
to you?
I don't talk shit because no one's ever been outwardly mean to me.
But what did this person do to you? That you have someone in mind. What did they do to you to make them assholes?
You're like a wizard, man.
No, I'm not trying to be a wizard.
So
I'm curious. What did somebody
Here you go,
do?
laying those traps.
But seriously, who?
It's like chess. I know you love chess. It
Yes.
really is like chess. Like he's making a move now that will get me. You have my queen in your crosshairs right now.
I don't want to be devious, but what was the type of behavior that got you kind of crazy?
Look, I'm not a dick. I treat people.
I know,
with
that's what I'm
respect.
saying. So
But I'm saying treating people with disrespect, like not treating your crew nicely.
You see people who actively go up to someone who's maybe a grip or somebody like that.
Don't know someone's. You're the director of the movie. You don't know someone's name after 3 months.
That's not right.
You're a scumbag. Man.
You're right.
Treat people with. They're working hard to make you look good.
Right.
Don't treat them like shit. That's bullshit, man.
Do you want to make any kind of statement that the terrorists attacked us because we attacked them first?
That'll get you a lot of publicity, apparently.
If you do that, you'll really get some publicity for the movie.
I have nothing to say.
You don't know anything about that? You're not a political
not
guy?
With a 10-foot fucking pole, man.
You're leaving that shit alone.
Keep it in my brain.
In other words, you don't want to end up back in your parents' bedroom living
listen,
with them.
man, I actually am living with them right now.
Are you living with them? Why don't you have your own place?
I do. It's been being built for a fucking year and a half. These scumbags. I'm living in my childhood bedroom like a schmuck.
They told you it would take 6 months, and now it's taking a year and a
like
half.
2 years, man.
So you're back with your parents.
I go there. It looks like nothing's happened. I literally go there. I'll go away for 3 months, make a movie, come back, and there's a new tree or something.
Did you say to the guy?
Guys hanging out, eating sandwiches. It looks like
the guy,
fun.
what's going on? When is it going to be done?
Yeah, give me an ETA.
I say, hey, man, I'd like to live somewhere.
Yeah, right.
You know, that'd be nice.
I'd like to put my stuff in this place.
I'd like to move out of my parents' home. I'm a star.
Is that the coolest thing you're able
I'd like to take a shower without my fucking mom banging on the door asking what I'm doing today.
Is that the coolest thing about making some dough and becoming a big star, getting your own place, being able to afford a nice house? Is that the big item, the big ticket item?
No, the big ticket item. The big ticket item is making cool movies.
Cool movies.
As freedom of choice.
Right.
I gotta tell you, freedom of choice is everything, man. That to me is like, there's no house or car that will bring me inner peace. It's just I know that about myself.
You turned down. Didn't you also turn down a role on Transformers?
That's true. Yes.
You and Seth, right? Both turned down.
No,
roles.
Seth didn't. He just talked about it about me turning it down publicly.
Oh, that's what it
pissed
was.
everybody off. Yeah.
Right. But you
Fucking
turned
asshole.
that down because you said, "Hey, man, I can afford now to turn something like that down, and I don't think it's right for my career."
I just, honestly, like, I love Michael Bay. I love fucking Bad Boys. It's one of my favorite movies, you know? Like, I love all that stuff. People made a bigger deal about it than it was. It was just, they gave me a ticking clock, and I called my brother, and I said, they want me to be in Transformers. Everyone's saying to do it. I don't feel in my heart this is the right thing for me to do.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm going to be happy there for 6 months in front of a green screen, like pretending to run away from a robot.
Right.
It's a movie I will see opening day.
Right.
And my brother just said, he just goes, don't fucking do it, man. It's not worth it.
Why do you go to your brother for advice? What's he up to?
It's not that he's like the industry expert. It's just, I asked all the fucking people you could ask. I talked to Judd. I talked to fucking, you know, Shia LaBeouf or whoever, and they give you advice on what it's going to be like.
Were they shocked you turned it down? I bet they didn't expect that.
I think they were not happy that I turned it down.
And I bet it was a lot of dough, a boatload of dough you turned down,
It
right?
was good money, man.
Couple of mil?
It was good money,
How much
man.
money do you get for being in a Transformers? Tell me the truth.
$2 million.
You're not kidding me, huh?
Yeah.
$5 million?
No.
$3.
Shia is fucking, that dude's just fucking
rolling in
throwing
dough.
money in the river right now.
Wait, can you get a $3 million payday on something like that?
Now?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Look at you.
I don't know.
What'd you get on this one, this new movie,
I'm not telling
Moneyball?
you. I gotta get
Give me
nothing.
a quote. I'm thinking of putting you in something.
Nothing,
What's
man.
going on?
Nothing.
He's got a role or something?
No.
All right.
But Robin was asking what his brother does, right?
Right.
He manages Maroon 5.
Oh, why didn't you tell us that?
Oh, yeah, he does. He manages Maroon 5.
Yeah, and doesn't your isn't your dad or something, like, doesn't he manage Guns N' Roses or something?
He was the tour account for like Neil Diamond, Guns N' Roses, all
That's
the
pretty
hair metal.
cool.
Yeah, nice.
It was really cool. He has really fun. Like, Get Him to the Greek. A lot of that performance is based on my dad and my brother because they were normal guys.
Get
in
Him to the
crazy
Greek.
industry.
Get Him to the Greek. You were in the movie with P. Diddy was in that movie.
Yes,
right?
he was. Yeah.
And so you, in order to prepare for the movie, P. Diddy took you out on the town.
This is a fucking amazing story. This is my #1 story I have in my life.
Go ahead. Let me hear this.
P. Diddy is fucking out of control crazy in the best possible way.
Oh,
He
yeah?
is. I love that guy. He like
black guy.
Oh,
is he black?
Yeah, right. Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
he is.